Hi, hello, how's it going? How are you doing? I just realized it's not calibrated properly. Fuck. There, hopefully that works. I don't know. Anyways, welcome in everyone. I hope you're doing well. Congrats on getting first, Trevor. Congrats on getting second, Chinox. And hi, James D. How are you? I'm doing good. So, we're gonna do shoot in order again because I don't know. It's the schedule. I don't know why I have a schedule. I never stick to it to save my fucking life, but it's the one that's on there, so we'll do that. Sorry, today has been just very busy. A lot going on. A lot of trying to get this stupid video done on time so I can actually get back on my schedule for the first time in like a year. This game is silly. Just to catch everyone up. Oh, actually, I'm on a tab. For anyone who's not familiar with it, the game is a... Oh my god. Cherry got held for... It got held because of smart filtering, because Twitch thinks apparently that is similar to things that I normally ban, which I don't really know what that means. But hi Mitzi and hi Cherry. Two Rob Kings, I'm afraid. Does it say 13 and a half hours old? We've played it 13 and a half hours, haven't we? We've done 4 streams. Usually my streams are about 3-4 hours, give or take. I think with this one sometimes they're a little bit longer. Let me check. 13, 14 spicy services. Well, yes. And I'm not just saying that because you were also inexplicably part of a shockingly high contingency of Vivaroz viewers that were somehow in this game. I still don't really know how that managed to happen. But anyways. So, for people who aren't familiar with this game, Shoot in Order is a visual novel game where we are a cult leader named Ray. We got chopped up. We are chopped. It is bad. It's unfortunate for us. I was going to make a joke about not as chopped as awesome, but that's a joke that literally only 2 of you understand or even remotely have a chance of finding funny. Anyways, and also I haven't, all I know about this is what I've been told by Mitzi about the survivor shit. But you know what? Anyways. So we got chopped up into pieces. It was really unfortunate. We were the leader of a cult. One of our 5 ministers is the one who probably did it. Maybe. We were assuming. In order to investigate them, God came down and said, hey, do you want to kill people? And I guess we said yes. So now we have angels. One of whom is basically just fucking... Oh, what's his name from 100 Line? Your Turn to Die. I feel like I know him. I've seen enough of his fucking messages at this point. But no, what does he look like from what's the male angel look like from, hold on, Your Turn to Die, KG. He looks like KG from 100 Line. And then we have other angel who's a diva, I think we can say. Anyways, they've brought us back. We have 3 days to investigate each of the ministers before our body collapses. And if we don't accuse someone and kill them in time, then we die again. So, we start at the beginning of the 3 days or whatever it is. Each day we each go around, we investigate another minister. We've already investigated the Minister of Health. Now we're investigating the Minister of Science, Tycho Eon. You can kind of see his picture there. The gimmick of this game is that each route involves a different game style or different narrative structures. The first one is very Zero Escape. Minister of Health was like Zero Escape, murder, or not, death game event. This one is just pure visual novel. And it's been very fun so far. So, oh god, I don't even know how to summarize what's happened so far. What happened this one? We went to go investigate the Ministry of Science. Then we ended up in like an underground lab area where he's been like inventing or like creating nature reserves, whatever the fuck, underground. And there's like 7 of them, I think, or 9. And they're all connected by like a highway. That's our guy, by the way, on the dinosaur or girl. That's Ray. She's She's having a day. Her face didn't get ripped up. That's just a mask that apparently stops people from recognizing her. I don't know how. She was literally God to them. Trust right and inescapable. I still don't know why you're doing that to yourself. Although I am enjoying seeing screenshots of it of things I completely forgot happened. Hold on, wait. What was the one you sent before? That was like, what did they fucking... What did Sasha say? Yeah, Sasha said, like, teaching a kindergartner to have sex. Which is not a sentence that should be said. And I don't know who told them that was okay. I don't know how that didn't make it into the video. But anyways, yeah, so this is Ray. We're on a T-Rex because it turns out that the second layer of this was like a dinosaur preserve. Or, I keep saying preserve. Is preserve? I don't know. Dinosaur Park. It was fucking Jurassic Park. That's what it was. And then terrorists broke in and set all the animals wild somehow, question mark. We don't really know exactly how that happened. So now we're riding a T-Rex because we can mind control one animal at a time. I think that's about everything. I mean, yeah, Sasha saying that is the least surprising thing in terms of like who would say it, but still no one's happy that it was said. Also, wait, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? Hold on. Pretty sure Harrison just says like, you shouldn't say that. He says, you shouldn't say stuff like that. Or they just say, didn't I say that every advantage counts? Which isn't a response to that sentence, but whatever. Anyways. Yeah, no, I truly lucked out so hard on that game coming into my life. It was a nightmare, but also peak content. Also, the way this route works is that we get to play through different people. I don't know if it lets us see what all the different routes are right now. I think we have to run to the end of the route. But basically, we're shifting between, at this point, at least 3 people. So we'll get to one point where there's like a block in the road. Then we have to go swap to someone else who can change how things go from there for us. And it's like back and forth. It's really fun. Anyways, we'll get into it properly. When I sit down, the feathers on Rex's back are just firm enough to be comfortable. I tie together the feathers in front of me to make reins. Then... Whoa, too high. Rex stands up with me on its back. It understands me. The view from Rex's back was spectacular. I can see all of Area 1. Oh! Okay, so this is another important detail. I don't know if you guys can really see the detail in the back of that car. This guy was baited into going and collecting the bodies of wounded... Or not the bodies, collecting the survivors of the dinosaur attack in Area 2. And like getting them back in the vehicle because the guy was like, oh yeah, we'll go get the survivors. We'll help them. Turns out, no, he was just collecting bait. And the idea was that he'd get all these bloody corpses in the back so the T-Rex would chase him up here so that Ray could brainwash the T-Rex. So he's going through it right now. Oh, that car. There's a car at the edge of the meadow. I squint my eyes and... Survivors? I thought no one was left in the underground, but here they are. I don't know what the vibe is with this music, but I kind of like it. Also, I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit, because I feel like whenever I listen to the VoDs back while I'm editing them, I feel like I can't hear myself at all. I'm too quiet. Anyways, I get off Rex and head for the survivors. Hi there. Are you alright? God, I love the character design in this. It's so fun. The boy looks pale and empty. Looking pale and tragic. He stares at the back of the car. What is he looking at? I follow the boy's gaze. And there... Oh, the dino... Oh. What on earth? I want to cover my eyes. Corpses. Corpses strewn about in a pool of blood. No, it wasn't supposed to. Yeah, like... So this game... Kodaka was the lead writer of it. There's a bunch of other people who are involved in it. Like, again, it's got 5 different genres of games. So, like, first one was Zero Escape. This one's just pure visual novel. There's like a... action horror. Thank you for the sub, Stitch. Hi. So, yeah. So that's the thing, is that this one is meant to look very old. Like, the other routes do not look like this at all. Each route has an entirely different vibe, different aesthetic. I'm trying to remember what the other 3 are. I'm pretty sure it's... One of them's a killing game. Like, one of them goes Danganronpa. One of them is like a romance one. Like a... I don't know, romance visual novel. And then one of them is... like action horror or something like that, I think is how they describe it. I don't know, but yeah, this one is meant, like, the the dialogue box thing is very intentional. But also, yeah, like when we're talking about the character, I talk about it every time we do streams of this game, but like just look at how weirdly they do colors. It's so cool. Like the way that light is reflecting off of this guy, like he's got yellow lights on the back of his sort of jacket. Like that's kind of his primary highlight color, with like light blue being the other one, and also some dark blue depending on where it is. But like then you got his eyes, where one of them is like red on top and green on the bottom. Like this game is so pretty. Yeah, like kind of like Ace Attorney, or like if you played 999, like with the other, like that one has a very similar textile on it as well. But yeah, like it's really cool. Anyways, it wasn't supposed to, the boy muttered something. I wanted to help. I didn't mean to use you as bait. Bait? I was tricked. Tricked. Director Eon tricked me. There's something about how the tears are being drawn here that is, you know what I mean? It's like you can tell when an artist draws horny content a lot, because the liquids on this have given that vibe throughout. What? Couldn't ask him what happened. Oh yeah, if there's an English dub, I think it would do really, really well. Even still, it's fun, but like, it's like with Buried Stars. Not having an English dub does definitely turn a lot of people off, which is unfortunate. Sometimes it's just despair. You do! Dead people all over. Hi, Monokuma. Liquids. Did you not see how the tears in his eyes looked? That's not what tears look like. Also, yeah, I think this game understands how to actually be colorful and like lean into that, and I like that a lot. Anyways, Rei Shinobe, what are you doing? Why aren't you practicing with Rex? Takeyo's voice sounded from the headset. Teko, did you trick this boy into... Simply asked him to bring Rex to you. So he basically, yeah, so that guy, I can't remember his name right now. The guy with the mushroom hat, he's like a prison slave, I think is kind of the only way to put it, where he was like, he did kill someone in a hit and run, I think. So he got enslaved and forced to work here. I don't know what that means. Anyways, tell me everything that went down. And why should I tell you? And Lunar, thank you for congrats on getting third. How are you doing? Hurry! Surprisingly, he reluctantly spoke. What happened to this boy, Kotsuki? Teko Eon had this child gather injured people under the guise of a rescue operation and took them to Rex as bait. Womp womp. That's horrible. It made me sick to my stomach. This is the true nature of Teko Eon. He'll do anything to achieve his goals. Yeah, basically. Anyways, this must be how he killed me too. Oh, that's the thing, is also to go down each of the routes, you have to decide that that person must be the killer. So each route is like based on the presumption that whoever your minister is in that one is the killer. How he killed me too. Oh, he chopped up my body. Teko, do you have no heart? How dare you? How dare you? I simply utilized lesser life forms, the lives of prisoners. Prisoners? Ryugu uses inmates for labor. Gotsuki is a hit-and-run driver. He's a scumbag who hit a woman with his motorbike and ran. This grieving child is himself a murderer. It's hard to believe, but would Teko Eon lie without reason? I mean, yes, I think that that's well established, but sure. This child may be a prisoner. But even so, he doesn't deserve to be put through this. I want to comfort this wounded child's heart. But what can I say? I, who am so empty, couldn't possibly refuel this child's heart. I'm sorry. I was an idiot. An idiot. Aww. I found myself hugging Ku. Okay. Yeah, like... Well, also, he does think that this person chopped him up into pieces and is, like, hoarding his torso. Because all the other body parts were scattered around, like, around the statue where I guess they assume that he died. Or where she died. Although I think they think that Rei is a boy. Or at least the Minister of Health did. Which is fascinating, because even though he was her doctor, I guess he just kind of took her at her word that she was a boy and never, like, did any sort... Like, never did a physical, but just kind of a doctor at a distance, which is interesting. Like, this isn't like a... It's not that Ray is trans. I think Ray just like assumes people will also assume that she's a boy and just kind of lets them run with that, so long as they don't actually push it. Yeah, he was a good doctor, something like that. Well, and then the incest. Gender stuff in this game is wild. Yeah, no kidding. I'm so curious to see what the romance story is going to be, because Kodaka writing a romance with a female lead is or at least being involved in a romance with a female lead is a terrifying premise that I can't wait for. I found myself hugging Ku. My body moved by itself. I tried my very best to comfort this child. What the hell? Get off of me. I'm sorry, I just felt like I had to. This feeling growing in me. Is this a sense of duty? Hi Tori, glad to hear you're good. I'm doing well too. What duty? Well, that's obvious. As the founder. Yeah, we founded the cult. We're not just the leader of it. We're the leader of the SHUTEN Order, which is like a doomsday cult. Alright, that's God's sense of shame. God doesn't have a sense of shame. Did you not see what it did to people? Let me go, I'm a criminal. I know, but that doesn't change anything. I proceeded to hug him even tighter. I would have died if you hadn't brought the dinosaur. It is a female game, or a Kodaka, female game with a Kodaka lead. A Kodaka game with a female lead. She did die at the very beginning. I do think that is worth mentioning, but she came back. She got better. But also everyone else thinks she's a boy, so coin toss, I guess, on the efficacy of this approach. I whisper with immense gratitude into the boy's ear. Thank you for saving me. Oh. We haven't done... Oh my god. It's so loud. I think it's... I don't know the extent to which it's like globally powerful. Oh yeah, so this is the thing. So we've got Kuotsuki, we've got Rei Shimobe, that's us. And then we've got Teko Eon, who I think is supposed to... We're veterans in a war where we fought alongside Teko. So I don't really know what the ages of fucking any of these people are supposed to be. Teko Eon, or no. No, because we need to do this one. We're Rei. He was surrounded by his past crimes. He's moved by Rei's kindness towards him, a criminal. Yeah, so if you go against the Order, they will kill you. If you use the power of God, they'll kill you, which is like not great because we keep doing that. I lived on the road ever since I was little. My dad disappeared before I was born, and my mom died from heart problems when I was 5. All alone, I was taken into a family friend's house and ended up on the streets. There's no way a kid could survive on the streets alone, though. I formed a team of kids like me and worked to survive. We lived off of ceiling. The runners would grab the target, and I would drive from the Ministry of Security. I had to survive car chase after car chase. Turns out I was talented with motor vehicles. It's not like I had training, but I was able to outrun the Ministry of Security. Minister of Security is a diva. Love her. Pretty amazing. Those ministry guys were nothing. We're invincible with you. Ku's our ace. My talent supported my friends. There's no way I could get caught. I grew confident in my own driving abilities. Also, yeah, I don't know. This game released like, I think it was October, wasn't it? Day after day, I gripped the handlebars. I had great pride in my driving. I felt all powerful. I was sure I wouldn't, or I couldn't be caught. My overconfidence became carelessness. My driving grew more aggressive. It led to me paying the price. Well, I think the woman that you ran over paid the price, but yeah. That night, while running from the Ministry of Security like usual, I hit a woman as she jumped onto the street. According to the SHUTEN Order's doctrine, all violence is strictly forbidden. What fucking word was I trying to say there? Prohibited, I guess? I might be having a stroke. Switch to edition. Oh, cool. Obviously homicide, but causing injury is also forbidden. I disobeyed the doctrine. Even if it was a mistake, those who go against the doctrine are expected to turn themselves over to the Ministry of Security. I should have called an ambulance in the Ministry of Security. But you didn't. But in that moment, I could see my friends' faces. As you handed them a can of soda. If an ace like me is gone, then those guys... I can't be caught here. Gasp. I still feel like running someone over with a motorcycle is something that kind of goes badly for both parties, does it not? Before I realized it, I ignited the engine and sped off. I can't run. I need to get back to my street family. So basically, I sprinted back to my friends. Of course, there's no way I'd get away. There's no way a thug like me could outrun the Ministry's elite force. I was easily caught and imprisoned. Keep on leaning forward more and more, and I keep bumping the mic. Oh. Murderous brat. Didn't you know that violence was against the doctrine? Huh? They say, stepping on him. Stupid child. Soiling the name of the founder. Violence is forbidden in the SHUTEN Order, but those in the Ministry of Security and prison staff are given special permission. And they use that to thoroughly beat me. But of course they did. I was a killer. No one will ever be kind to me again. I thought that was my punishment. I'm sure that the woman that he ran over is really glad that we gave him a hug. However... Thank you. You saved me. Thank you. Buckeyes. The second I was thanked, I felt tears welling up. Who was hugging me? Why would they hug me? I don't get it. But it was warm and safe. Could you let go of me? Pulled away embarrassed. There's no way it's okay for me to be considered or consoled while my friends are dead. I have to bury these guys. All of the injured on the truck are dead. All of them. T-Rex's teeth and claws made it in. Their bodies will be eaten if I don't bury them soon. You're gonna need a pretty big hole for all those people. I can do it. I don't know who he is, but he said that and ran off. Straight to the T-Rex. Wait, stay away from that. Whatever, burying stars. But no matter how much I yelled, that person refused to stop. He's apparently got some screws loose. I can't watch. I have to look away. I didn't want to see anyone else get eaten. But when I open my eyes, I see... I'm assuming it's meant to be digging, but it does look like it's just headbutting the shit out of the ground. Or so amazing that I lose all words. Dinosaurs and dinosaurs? This person was using the T-Rex like some sort of equipment and digging a big hole. He was commanding the king of the dinosaurs like it was nothing. Done. Let's bury everyone. My shovel just killed all of them, but we'll use them to bury them. We line the bodies in the hole and fill it up, burying them. To remember the spot, we created a makeshift grave marker with some wood. The person kneeled before the grave and appeared to offer a prayer. He didn't complain once, not even after getting blood on himself. He was seriously praying for scum like us. Hey, can I ask your name? Oh, also, importantly, Ray does not remember that they were the cult leader. They don't remember being the founder. They just remember being dead. Me? I'm Ray Shimabe. Ray. I have no idea who this Ray Shimabe is. His job, history, nothing. Well, there's one thing. Ray, from today on, you're my boss. If it's for him, I could gladly throw away even my life. Girl, stand up for yourself. If it's for him, after he treated me a criminal as if I mattered. Boss? Me? I couldn't. Order me to do anything. I want to be of use to you. Girl, chill. Stare at Ray, pleading with him. I would do anything to help him. And then, Kotsuki, we welcome you. We do happen to be quite short on help. We're short on help. A horrible voice came over the headset. Tekleon, I don't have anything to say to you. I'll never forgive this filth. Not after you used me to feed my friends to the dinosaurs. Murderer. I should kill a monster like you. Damn you. Damn you. You turned out to be exactly like I had heard. I was warned about him. How did I let myself get involved? Don't get all worked up. You want to help Ray Shimabe, right? Keep Ray's name out of your filthy mouth. Get lost. Ray Shimabe and I have an alliance going right now to get rid of the underground heretics. What? Alliance with Ray? This person I met 30 seconds ago? Yes, which means that helping Ray Shimabe involves helping me as well. So, Kotsuki, you will also be helping in the heretic annihilation plan. I really don't want to help him. But I can't just leave Ray alone. Take Ray and run is probably a much funnier outcome where we both die immediately, but like, let's help. Let's be an ally. Fine. This is the last time. I'll forget how much I hate this guy for now. For Ray's sake. But Director Eon, I'm gonna warn you. What is it? Tell me. If you trick Ray and hurt him, I'll... It doesn't matter who it is. I will kill you. Good luck with that, bud. Why is this not so much louder than it needs to be? Alright, Teko. Having gained Rei and Ku's convenient pawns, Teko begins to expand the operation to eradicate the heretics. How are we going to get rid of them? Also, we are, I think, technically still a heretic at this point. Because we are, in fact, still working with God. Which is how we control the T-Rex, because God says it's okay. Now, let me explain the plan for annihilating the heretics. It's time to confirm plans with Rei, Shimobe, and Kuotsuki, both deep underground. First, Rei Shimobe, your mission is simple. Pilot Rex and plow through the areas underground, scattering the invading heretics. If possible, capture one of them alive. But preventing their advance is the priority. If the heretics reach the deepest depths, it's all over. Keep that in mind. Sure thing, but don't forget about my reward, okay? Sure. I'll tell you everything about the incident once this is over. I'm so sure he will. Oh yeah, we made a deal with him to tell us what happened in our murder if we help him here, which is, I don't know if you can tell from everything he does, is not going to happen. There's no way. So for now, practice piloting Rex. As soon as you're ready, start the mission. And for you, Kuotsuki, you'll drive around Area 2 and gather certain items. It'll be a tough job, but with your driving skills, I'm sure it's more than achievable. Well, hold on. We're going different ways? I can't protect Rei if we're not together. Rei has Rex, the strongest tool we've got down there. Your protection isn't necessary. And come on, man. If I can't help Rei, then what was even the point? Don't sulk. Upon completing the mission, you'll be rewarded as well. A reward, huh? Money is pointless to someone like... Not money. A pardon. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. Pardon? I'll talk to the Ministry of Security and Ministry of Justice to get your sentence reduced dramatically. Kuotsuki is sentenced for life. Normally he would never be released, which is why he should jump at this opportunity. Jump at this chance. Or so I thought. I don't need a pardon. I've got to atone for my crimes, you know. Without that, being free means nothing. Kuotsuki didn't take the bait. His desire for atonement is stronger than I anticipated. I don't care about some pardon. But there is something I want. What is it? Tell me. To provide for his poor kids. Think you could promise not to kill the animals going berserk? How is that your one request? Let him live and I'll do whatever. How kind of you. I didn't expect a prisoner like you to have such a sense of animal welfare. I didn't like it at first, but taking care of them for years and years, you get attached. I feel bad if they got cold or something. Are you sure though? The animals down there killed many of your comrades. A lot of them. I bet they didn't do it on purpose. Just some kind of mistake, I guess. Kuotsuki seems to be the type that has a strong sense of justice. That only works in my favor. Such people are easier to control. Oh. Fine, the deal is settled. I'll guarantee the lives of the animals underground. Now, get ready for your mission. And the communication with these final words. We're gonna immediately cut back. Or now, let the end game begin. Rei Shimobe, my rook. Kuotsuki, my knight. With these two pieces taking on the heretics will be like they're taking candy from a... Teko, are you sure it's okay to make a promise like that? Raleigh seems concerned. Can you really avoid killing the animals? Are you going to keep your promise with Ku? Who knows? It depends on the situation. Let's just say that tricks are a necessary part of the game. No, are you deceiving Ku again? Deceive is such a strong word. It's not like Kuotsuki was genuinely concerned about the fate of these animals. It's just a momentary impulse. That's not true. He really cares about them. Look. The monitor shows Kuotsuki desperately tending to the horse. Kuotsuki is running around trying to save as many lives as possible. What in the world are they doing at a time like this? Oops. Fuck, why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Treating an injured horse during a crisis. This is absurd. As I prepared to scold them, I switched on the mic. And then I look. I can't take my eyes off Rei as he gently strokes the horse. His demeanor and gestures. They're so much like the founder. Hey Teko, you should try petting them too. Aren't they warm? Animals are warm because they're alive. Thanks. It's wonderful, isn't it? To be alive. Uh-oh. His brain hurt. Yeah, Teko, like, crazy down bad. Suddenly, migraine explodes in my skull. Sparks burst behind my eyes. Dizziness, nausea. I can't stand anymore. Pain. An unbearable wave of pain surges from deep within my consciousness. Another animal finds the eye. Yeah, weird how like they used the eye of the founder to get past all of my security and also look just like the founder and also act just like the founder and have all the same abilities as the founder and seem to really be good at manipulating things and working with things and people really trust them just like the founder. I wonder who this could be. Probably just some guy. They're screaming again. Teko, are you okay? Hang in there, Teko. As soon as I hear Arali's voice, my pain slightly subsides. I take deep breaths and wipe the sweat off my forehead. Teko, there's something definitely not right today. Yeah, girl, terrorism. If you don't treat your body now, something bad's gonna happen. No, I can't rest. Not until the heretics are driven out. But fighting the heretics in your condition is reckless. War is all about pushing through the recklessness. This doesn't even count. Indeed, war is always reckless and hopeless. The doctrine of no killing. We do not kill humans. This absolute rule remains the doctrine of our order. Even in a war that is supposed to be about killing, we fought with such contradictory constraints. We were only able to resist. What we could do was limited to military actions aimed at destroying enemy weapons and bases to demoralize them. That's how we freed our captured comrades and drove the enemy soldiers out. We overcame such battles and founded SHUTEN. Afterwards, the founder died, becoming trash. But I am still alive. As long as I am alive, I must move forward. I think that is literally the exact logic, Trevor. I keep trudging on at any cost. Take a deep breath to regain my cool. Then I speak into the microphone. Gotsuki, it's time to depart. Head to Area 2. It's time to resume the game. You're going to work hard for me, Gotsuki and Rei Shimabe. And now we get the really loud-ass locking noise. Audio balancing. Who fucking needs it? Oh, okay, so we can do both of them. I guess we'll do yours first, because chronologically it seems like this happens first. He moved independently from Rei and had to collect what heretics left behind. He headed west through Area 2. Area 2 had returned to silence. The dinosaurs fled from the T-Rex deep into the jungle. I love this music, by the way. This is so fucking... I think that happens across at least both the roads we've had so far. In the first one, they were like, the Minister of Health was like, huh, you're like really similar to the founder. Oh god, I still need to play Xenoblade Chronicles. My brother bought it for me ages ago and I just haven't gotten around to it. Anyways. It made it easier to drive through. So what are we doing? I'm leaving the investigating to you. Gather the heretics left behind and find out who they are. Oh, also, yeah, I was gonna say, I love the music from this. I need to start using it for videos because I really, especially this track is so nice. It's a good vibe. Investigate? Just letting you know, I'm not great with complicated stuff. Your job is simple. Gather up the dead heretics. Dead heretics? Around half of the heretics that have infiltrated Ryukyu are dead. Most of them were killed by dinosaurs in Area 2. You might get killed by the dinosaurs they riled up. Also, hi, Ditz. Yes. The bodies and information are treasure. If you can gather a good amount of bodies, we can get a lot of information. Got it. Man, I have to deal with a lot of bodies today. Oh yeah, no, the main menu theme of process elimination is truly like, it's so good. First I had to bury my friends, now I gotta collect heretic corpses. I can't complain though. I have to get as much info for Ray as possible since we're separated. That's my job. Girl, you are so fucking dead, it's not even funny. Entering the coordinates Director Yon gave me, lights flicker on the windshield map again. Where should I start gathering? Left hand. Drive the buggy up to where one of the left hands had fallen. Found a heretic's left hand. I'm collecting it. Reaching the destination, I picked up the discarded left hand. Picked it up and looked at it. Only to find... Girl, what? The hell? There's an eyeball in the palm. I see. It's most likely from the Ryugu staff then. Why? That's disgusting. He's not press continue. It's pretty simple. To get past the retinal scanners. So they use this eye to open the gate. Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. So Teko, you're saying that they killed one of your guards, pulled out their eye, stuck it in their hand, and then... Huh? That feels like a lot of effort to, instead of just like holding on to the eyeball. I feel like with Renegade, it's such a like... And honestly, I kind of forgot how a lot of what happened in the middle was. Like, genuinely, everything that happens between when Rowdy dies and when they get into Snarks is such a, like, blur for me. There's a few things I got wrong in the video about, like, the order of things in there. But anyways, use this eye to open the gate. But I don't, like, why not just pull out the eyeball and carry it? They're all screwed up. They don't care about life at all. Strange, though. Ryugu's security shouldn't be so lax as to allow entry from just the retinal scanner. True. Why didn't security catch on? Got more work for you. Head to the Area 2 satellite room and check on the security station there. Fine, it's not gonna need a break or anything. Finish collecting the left hand. Need to move before the dinosaurs get attracted. Right hand and gun. Drive the buggy up to where one of the right hands had fallen. Are there more eyeballs in their gun hand? No, but there's a weird fetus tattoo. Found a heretic's right hand. I'm taking it. Reaching the destination, I park the buggy and pick up the discarded hand. There's a disgusting tattoo on it. A baby and an umbilical cord? Might be the symbol. I'll look it up later. I got a gun here as well. Looks like a serious one too. It's the latest laser gun. They must not be short on funds if they can afford that. Finish collecting the right hand. I need to move before the dinosaurs get attracted. Kotsuki, I have a request. I almost jumped from the sudden yell. But Ollie, don't yell out of nowhere. I almost crashed. Kotsuki, can you save one of my workers? Your workers? The robot security team on the north side is being attacked. They could all be destroyed. I know I was mean to you and this is selfish of me to ask, but please help them. Arale, don't give Kotsuki more unnecessary work. But my workers. The robots. We'll make more. Give up. No, nothing can replace my workers. Arale is pleading for his workers. Director Eon is trying to get Arale to give up. I'd help Arale's workers. It's not going to go well for us. Give me the coordinates. I'll head over to him. Wait, don't just decide on your own. Shut up. I'm not talking to you. This is between me and Arale. Thank you. Looking out for your comrades is shared among us and robots. There's no way we could just abandon them. Head towards the destination point to save our allies' workers. And then we're gonna explode. Oh, there's some big robots. Robot sighted. I'm going in. There's still a dinosaur. Maybe a small one, but I'll still get wrecked if I go up against it normally, so I... Yeah, duh, gun. Get the hell out of here! Clears him out with warning shots from the gun I grabbed her. Oh yeah, he doesn't want to hurt the animals. Forgot about that. Mission completed, Ollie. Hid your workers in the container. Thank you, Kotsuki. I won't forget this. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I regain confidence each time I hear that. Someone like me is actually capable of helping. I should be able to help Ray too. I need a lot of time though. I have to get back to work. Question mark? Drive the buggy up to the next destination. What could it be? There aren't any bodies here. There should be a cube buried under that tree. Go recover it. Retrieve it, whatever. I squint searching the area. There's a weird half-buried box at the foot of the tree. I dig it up and look at it to find... It's making a weird noise. It's a piercing sound. Just hearing it makes my head hurt. If my theory is right, then that is what set the dinosaurs off. What? This? Just this noise? Sound can be used for many things. A long time ago, communications devices were apparently controlled by voice signals. Can't understand it at all. Anyways, I retrieved the cube. Alright, next. Or should I start gathering stuff? Satellite room. I headed to the Area 2 satellite room, only to find... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. What the hell happened here? The security room is caked in blood. They're all dead. Describe the scene to Director Eon. One died with a gun in their mouth. Suicide? No, it was probably just like a taste test. So security was so sloppy then. The guards were wiped out. Why? Were they fighting each other? Looks like forced group suicide. One shot them from behind, then killed himself. The shoot and order doctrine forbids murder and suicide though. So the heretics infiltrated undercover then. We should have been thought checking the guards though. Takuyon gives a frustrated curse. Finish checking the satellite room. I need to move before the dinosaurs get attracted. Alright, all done. Bring what you gathered to my research lab. You do know where the elevator is, correct? Is the elevator out? Yeah, the west wall of each area. Cut on the buggy to head down towards the west wall. Yeah, I mean, you definitely said that the elevator was busted ages ago. Or maybe they still have like a supply thing. In the west wall of each area, there's a small elevator leading directly to research or Director Eon's research lab. Shove the dead heretics in, and then send them to the lab. They're a pain to get. It better be worth it. Lock. Scenario lock. Let's do Tekko's logic. To uncover the identities of the terrorists, Tekko started examining the evidence gathered by Ku. Bum 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 bum. Also, yeah, to answer what you're saying more about Renegade, Trevor, honestly, I had to try and keep it more narrow because otherwise that video was just going to end up being 6 hours long, like the V3 one. So there was a lot of stuff that I was just like, you know what, we just don't have time for it. Like, we didn't acknowledge the shower scene. We didn't acknowledge the... Oh god, I don't even know how much stuff we left out. It's a dense game in a lot of ways. Someone did leave a comment on that video and said, I never would have expected the identity of Invincible Detective because in my playthrough they kept dying. And I was like, honestly, that's really funny that you just kept... You fucked up the investigation so bad that you kept accidentally killing the Invincible Detective. Alright, this should be enough. Start examining the clues coming up from Ku. Hold on, let me drink some water. First, about the tattoo. I searched the city surveillance camera archives for images of the symbol. I think we saw it somewhere, didn't we? I got hit for one image. The date, yesterday. A man with a tattoo on his arm is talking to someone in a car. I can't seem to see who he's talking to. Extracting the reflection from his eyes. Combining the preceding and following images for liberty analysis. Converting the conversation to audio. Now that the founder is dead, it's our chance. Yes, we must eradicate those abominations. The creatures in Ryugu are the seed of the devil. We must burn them all. Is it really possible to destroy Ryugu? The research institute is huge. Simple. Insert the key into the treasure and shine in Area 9. Then all of Ryugu, even Shuten itself, will end. That is what the master has said. I see. If the master has said so, then there's no mistake. Indeed. All we have to do is risk our lives to get into Area 9. In the name of Pure Land, we shall reclaim a cleanser. Yes, sir. Even at the cost of my life. Oh my god, we're playing 100 line now. So the enemy is Pure Land. I didn't think they'd become so radical. Deco, have you figured out who the heretics are? Yes, they're an environmental protection group called Pure Land. Their motto is life be pure. They can't stand biologists. They can't stand biologists like us. Biologists like us. I thought they were just a trivial protest group, but it seems that was a mistake. Never imagined they would plot to destroy the Order. I've also figured out how Pure Land infiltrated Ryugu. Start going back and looking at the timeline of their actions. Yesterday, hearing about the founder's death from somewhere, they decided to carry out their long-awaited plan. They first attacked an off-duty staff member and took their eyeball, embedding it into their palm for preservation. Again, I don't think that's how that works. I think you just wanted to do some fuck shit with an eyeball and a hand. Said. Game is so far going well. We'll see. They used the embedded eyeball to bypass the retinal scanner at the elevator gate. They got on the elevator and went underground. Normally the underground guards would notice the anomaly, but they were infiltrated. But by that time, the guards had already been wiped out by an insider. Pure Land, having infiltrated the underground, blew up the elevator. They cut off all access down from the surface. Also, if they're an environmental protest group, what's the logic here? Then they activated the cubes they'd planted beforehand. I forgot to get that pillow thing out of the fucking closet so I could lean on it. Driving the animals mad. The animals, which should have acted as guardians of the underground, turned against us. Underground. Taking advantage of the confusion, the heretics began their advance. Their target is Area 9, the deepest depths. To destroy the thing enshrined there. And with it, destroy Ryugu and the SHUTEN Order. This is the sequence of events up to now. They are enemies, but it's a well thought out plan. They're as bad as the devil planning this all along. That's right. They spent a lot of money and time to bring down Ryugu. However, it's hard to believe they are acting alone. It's a large organization backing them, providing funding and equipment. I want to uncover their identity as soon as possible. Stare at the monitor, searching for more clues. Something that will lead me to the true identity of these heretics. Huh? Find one of the Pure Land members lying on the west side of Area 2. He looks like a corpse at first glance, but his chest seems to be moving faintly up and down. Ku, next mission. Head to the coordinates I'm about to give you. There's a chance to capture an enemy alive. Obscenely loud locking noise. We haven't gotten a bad end in a hot minute. Oh, I feel like we're about to get one here, though. Capture heretics. After the collection, Ku got another mission from Teko and was heading towards the designated coordinates to capture heretics alive. Bum-ba-dum. Don't jinx myself on which front. I just say shit. Head to the star marked on the windshield map. It's apparently a chance to capture a heretic alive. Also, when they said his chest, that does not sound correct. Found you. Heading to the point on the GPS, I came across a collapsed heretic. I stopped the buggy and head over to check on it. They had deep slashes all over, but they were still breathing. They might be savable. This doesn't look like a terrorist. Taking off the heretic's mask, I see the face of an innocent-looking woman. Not very terrifying, but whatever. She needs to be treated first. I use tape to wrap up the wounds on her body. The bleeding needs to be stopped. If the bleeding stops, it should be fine. Stop. Don't touch me. The heretic woman had regained consciousness. She slightly opens her eyes and glares at me, terrified. Stop. I'd rather die than be humiliated. Wait, calm down. I'm not going to attack you. A normal member wouldn't do that. No, don't kill me. Don't violate me. Let me die pure. Blue painter's tape? Yeah. Also, girl, what? Stop dashing around. You'll bleed everywhere. The heretic woman thrashed around thinking I'm trying to hurt her. I need to be pure. My soul will be sane. She's implying that he's going to assault her. Kotsuki, what are you doing? Draw some intel from her. The command room director Yon came over the headset. Draw intel? How? She won't listen. You're too soft. Torture her. She should give up something. I can't do that. Do it. She's part of the group that messed up the facility. Don't feel sorry for her. Even if she's a heretic, torture is against the doctrine. Plus, I can't do that to a woman. Says the criminal who hit a woman and ran. Where is this chivalry coming from? The way that he kept on, or she keeps on specifically saying, "Don't defile me, let my body die pure," feels not like that. Criminal, hit and run. Each time I hear that, my vision blacks out. I'm just a criminal. Scum. I look the other way for breaking doctrine. Do it. I don't care what you do. Get what we need. You want help pray Shimabe? Yes. Hearing this, I mean, like, realistically, we're going to have to torture her, right? What do we refuse? That might actually have been the right choice. Because I think that noise usually only plays when we get it right. No, I couldn't torture someone. Forget the doctrine. She may be a heretic, but something like that, I'd be worse than scum. But how am I going to get information from her? Thank you for the hydration check bits. She seems overly concerned with chastity and is terrified of being attacked by a man. I get it. So as long as I can't touch her, that's easy then. Heretic, look. Oh! Diva, what the fuck are you doing? Hi, Juan. We're doing great. Now I can't touch you, I guess, is the outcome of that. What are you? My hand. I can't do anything to you anymore. Trust me now? Well, I mean, you have a second hand that can really do something too, clearly, because it just fucking stabbed you. You know what? You know what? I guess if I were in her position, and the guy who, like, I thought was about to torture me just turned around, stabbed himself through the hand, and was like, look, now I can't grope you. Gonna listen to me now? I would probably be like, this is the most terrifying fucking person I've ever encountered in my life. So, like, maybe he's onto something here. Fighting the weapon and slashing. I mean, he does still have his right hand. I don't know why he did this. Because, like, if her concern is that he's gonna grab her, his dominant hand is demonstrably still functional. Trust me now. But what are you talking? The blood. I don't know what happened to you, but I'll apologize for the... Okay, stop. Just take the knife out. The blood's coming out. Oh, whatever. She seemed to have snapped out of it. She wraps tape around the gaping hole in my hand. You're actually pretty nice. You're just crazy. Why are you committing terrorism if you're so nice? Ugh. Because of you guys, everyone was killed, even the animals. The raging dinosaurs seem to have finally turned on each other too. He's not a Pinkerton. We can't have more of them. There's only so many goddamn Pinkertons I can put up with in a game. Or in a, I guess at this point it would be one per game at most, but still. Speaking of, we should play Red Dead Redemption 2 on stream sometime. I need to buy that one because it seems like fun. Do it was a Pinkerton. Well, do you ever stop being a Pinkerton? The urge to say Pinkerton the way that Posh does. Because this is, okay, while I was getting the footage for process elimination. Like I said, like I played through the whole thing, and I was playing it on autoplay. And then when I would go to like the investigation thing, which side note, I was worse at the investigations with the guide than I was solo, but whatever. But people who were there when we played that game remember that Posh just says like, I can't remember what the full thing sounds like, but it just goes Pinkaton over and over and over. We've had dinosaurs for a hot minute. Yeah, it's Jurassic Park on level 2. God knows what's happening on any of the other 7 levels of this place, because the first one was just like the African savanna with like lions and tigers, or I guess not tigers, lions and like, no, not even African, because there was also pandas. And I guess it was modeled after the savannah, but it wasn't. But yeah, there was a super tiger. That's right. Yeah, then the second floor was dinosaurs, and so we've kind of got to figure out what exactly is going on in the other 7 of these. Anyways, there's bodies everywhere. I still can't believe he stabbed himself. It's the research center that's the problem. They're genetically altered demon spawn, and they have chips in their brains. Chips in the brain, huh? So that's why they were so common. That's messed up. Exactly, it all is. Impure life needs to be destroyed. Is what this place does to animals ethical? It doesn't seem like it. I mean, I guess. It started feeling off to me too. But they can't control how they were born. Why is it so bad for them to live? Huh? Have you ever taken care of animals? They get attached if you take care of them. I close my eyes and think back on my time here. They remembered me, snuggled up to me. They'd even get up to mischief. I've had my jumpsuit torn so many times. But after petting them, I could forgive anything. Because it was smelly and hard, but I got up every morning so I could pet their noses. Are you gonna fight that? I go, yes. That's the problem. Monsters don't get attached to people. That friendship was just from the chip. They were like family. That soon. If you need to sleep, go sleep. The VoDs will still be there. And now they're dead. Calling them demon spawn. Saying their existence is wrong. He's gonna stab her head now. Why do you smart people rush to conclusions? Before just using your head, touch them. Feel their warmth. Oh, I know what I'm crying. See again, those tears. Weird. I want to stop because it's pathetic, but I can't. The tears won't stop flowing. I equated the animals to me. Well, don't do that. Stupid. Street kid. Criminal. Jumpsuit. Each label makes people just assume. Look down on you. Before you think you get it just from what you hear. Look at us. Get to know us. Not just words. Reach out. Try to understand. I'm right here. Like how Ray did. There's a bomb placed in the Area 2 entrance. Huh? Watch out for it. It's hidden in the debris. Take it out with caution. Don't shake it. A pure child like you can't die. Live. I don't know why she decided to tell me this, but now I need to... Director Yon, did you hear? A bomb! Yes, good job. I'm sharing this intel with Ray Shimabe. Got it! Good. Now Ray should be safe. Thank you for telling me. That'll help my savior. What? She's killing herself, isn't she? Yeah. Sorry. It seems I was the impure one. She takes my knife and points it at her neck. Wait, stop. Let's not be hasty. I'll apologize to everyone on the other side. Sorry for killing you. Do it here. You can still atone here with me. I can't. No. I can't handle my own impurity. Wait, stop. If you die, it's all... Goodbye. Stop. Ugh. Okay, well, that's a moment in time for sure. We're gonna run the ad after this bit because we have a 3-minute. We need to run 3 minutes anyways. Let's see here. Okay. See you guys in 3 minutes. All right, we're back. Also, hi Beppo, how are you? Okay, let's get into it. Also, maybe I'll write this real quick. Thank you, Beppo. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. Actually, we'll hold off. So now we have to go to pursuit. After splitting up from the coup, Ray chased the heretics on Rex, racing through the dense jungles of Area 2. Nice. Nice. I hope that work went well for you, Beppo. Thank you, Dicks. That's chill today? Hell yeah. Rode on Rex, sprinting through Area 2. It was a slow start and it took some getting used to, but now, full speed ahead. You're doing well, Ray Shimabe. No problems now. Hear Teko yawn through the headset. Yes. Yes, I'm doing better. But moreover, oh shit. Teko, is Ku okay? Kuotsuki's investigation is going well. They discovered the true identity of the heretics now. He's safe. Sigh in relief. I don't want him to die here. I'll disclose this to you. The heretic organization is called Pure Land. They're heading to Area 9 to destroy Ryuga Palace. So the Pure Land terrorists are headed for Area 9. Area 9 has a... It's hidden in Area 9. Details are unknown. According to legend, a treasure which protects the order is hidden there. Teko, I've heard before that there is a treasure hidden in this research facility. You've done your detective work, I see. Or no, wrong cadence. You've done your detective work, I see. It's top secret information of the SHUTEN Order. But I don't know what the treasure is. What hides in Area 9? Can't give you the details, but it's a great thing that I cannot talk about. It's a treasure that if destroyed, will spell the end of the SHUTEN Order. So Orihime spoke the truth. This is a national crisis. So the animals with chips in their brains are protecting the treasure as gatekeepers. Yes, well observed. It's true that the animals are supposed to be gatekeepers. But now... Teko is surprisingly loose-lipped. This is a good chance. I should ask him everything on my mind. Relationship with the founder? Teko, you've been friends with the founder since before the order was founded, right? How'd you get along? You mean during the resistance? I was just a commander. The founder and I experienced many battles. How did you feel when the founder, whom you had known for so long, suddenly died? Not much. Not even an ounce of sadness. Not at all. The founder wasn't that high priority. Priority? I have my own aspirations. I don't have time to focus on the little things. Little things. The coldness of Teko sent shivers down my spine. That my death would be so trivial. Teko is surprisingly loose-lipped. There's a good chance. Should ask him everything on my mind. Here's Dr. Izaki. I was wondering if you could tell me about this Dr. Izaki. Dr. Izaki, who was erased from Ryugu's history. I couldn't help but wonder. I didn't expect to hear that name again. I heard Dr. Izaki was the vice director here. What were they like? Dr. Izaki is a genius, just as good as I. Wow. Dr. Izaki invented the nerve chip, a masterpiece for the history books. Nerve chips? Is that what's in the animals' brains? The panel in the archives had an explanation about this chip. This chip suppresses the original personality and installs a new one. Animal research soared after this. I don't really know if that makes a lot of sense, given that, like, by definition, it makes it so that they're not behaving the way they normally would that not influence your research, whatever. Dr. Izaki is a blessing. A blessing? Then why isn't the doctor at Ryugu anymore? Because Dr. Izaki died in prison. Prison? They were a criminal? Yes, after committing the worst crime in the history of SHUTEN. Truly a disgrace to Ryugu. The worst crime in the history of SHUTEN. A disgrace to Ryugu. So that's why Teko blacked out Dr. Izaki's panel. To hide the disgrace of Ryugu. I feel like if you actually wanted to hide it, you just get rid of that one. Like, print a new poster. But also, there's no way this person actually committed the worst, most terrible, most awful crime in human history, right? Like, that's all just a front. Also, I bet she's probably still alive. What an idiot. If Dr. Izaki had just kept dreaming, things wouldn't have had to end that way. Jaywalk. Takuyon's tone. He seems a little disappointed. The founder and Dr. Izaki. They're both dead. Two people who were heavily involved with Takuyon are dead. Is this a coincidence? I mean, most people know several dead people. Unlikely. But the founder and Dr. Izaki, they must have been disposable to Takuyon. Like those people used as dinosaur bait. Teko, the founder, you've poked on enough now. If you're gonna keep asking questions, I'll be doing the same to you. No, I'm just... I'll tell you once this is over. Focus on wiping out the heretics first. Look, the exit for Area 2 is over there. And we've heard about the bomb. So we probably won't go there. Is that debris? Oh, it's a trap by the heretics. I hear there's a bomb hidden there. A bomb? It will explode if mishandled. Listen, use Rex's mouth to carefully remove the bomb. He's gonna blow the dinosaur's head off. Follow Takuyon's advice and carefully remove the debris. Then... That was close. Buried inside was a square bomb. If I had attacked it without knowing, I would have been blown to pieces. The second time in a week. Thanks for telling me. You saved my life. Don't thank me, it was Kyotsuki who found this out. Ku? I thought he was disposable, but he's quite useful. I see. Ku saved me again. Ku had risked his life to get this information for us. I'm sure this was a lot of work. He might have injured himself fighting Herod. I mean, I guess he did, so fair. Once the bomb has been removed, you can move on. The heretics have already reached Area 5. Takuyon urges me to hurry, but I'll wait for Ku here. I'm too worried to leave him alone. We don't have time to play friends. This mission is for the future of the SHUTEN Order. And I'll need Ku's help more than ever. Otherwise, I might get caught in a trap again. They say fools never differ. Takuyon sounded fed up as he hangs up the call. Hey, Shimobe, do you have a moment? Now someone else connected. His voice sounds familiar. Oh, it's him. Yeah, we mind-controlled this thing. The robot I controlled when we broke into headquarters. The power of God. I think his name was... You're Arale, right? You know me? I've heard of you through the grapevine. What do you want? Hey, Shimobe, I have a favor to ask. If you meet Kyotsuki, would you help him? Help? What happened to Ku? He found a heretic survivor and... That all explains in detail what happened to Ku. We treated the captured heretic well and tried to help her, but then she stabbed herself in the neck. She killed herself right in front of him. Gross slashing noises. Oh, Ku, not again. You just went through the dinosaur thing. Thanks for telling me, Arale. I'll try to encourage Ku somehow. You like me, Shimobe. I'm of no use at times like this. No, you're not useless. Just knowing you're watching over us is reassuring. Even just watching? Thanks for worrying about me. We're a team. It's good if we do what we can. Team? We're in this together, right? Or something interrupts our conversation. Tako's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing talking to my pet robot? I heard Ku's car engine. We haven't hit very many dead ends. Only we've hit one today. Ku took care of the heretic woman who gave him information, then met up with Ray. The two of them rode Rex to Area 3. I wonder what happened to the woman. The summary will not tell us. Ray, you didn't have to wait. You could have gone without me. We get to the Area 2 exit. Ray and the T-Rex are waiting for me. Wanted to thank you. Look over there. Looking to where Ray was pointing, there's a cube with a strange mark on it. Kind of looks like an orange. Like purple, but like the inside of it looks like fruit. That was the bomb in the rubble. It explodes if bumped into. I guess what that heretic woman said was true. I heard what you did. You got the info from the heretics? I didn't really get the info. She kind of just gave it to me. For some reason, as she was dying. You saved me again. Thank you. You helped me so much. Thank you. It makes me so happy every time I hear that. Happy and guilty. I wish they could have felt this too. The feeling of helping someone. I wanted them to feel this too. They died without a chance of forgiveness. Smacked around and thrown in prison. Joining the heretics, becoming terrorists. Ending their lives as criminals. Did their lives have meaning? Don't go dying before you get a second chance. How can you know without trying again? How can you know why we're alive? Cool? Ray's voice snapped me out of it. Sorry, it's nothing. I wipe my tears and look away. Anyways, let's get going. I'll follow behind you. Wait, you can't drive like that. I'm fine, don't worry about it. You can't, just look at your hand. Come with me, okay? With you? Yeah. Ray nodded deeply, smiling. Let's go on in tandem. Again, for all the weirdness of this game, the music's just incredible. Looking down on the research center from the T-Rex, everything looked different. Land from atop a giant, being able to get rid of anything in the way, the freedom, the roar, terrifying not that long ago, is now relieving. The view from up here is pretty great, isn't it? Exhilarating. Yeah, it's amazing. The wind roars in my ears. It's all just so much. All that bloody stuff on the floor, and the next thing I know, I'm here. It's so huge. Yeah, it's so big. Like a giant monster. Not the T-Rex. Huh? You can control this giant thing. You went out of your way to try and cheer me up. Your compassion as a person is on a whole other level. Are you used to the speed yet? We're not done yet, though. Pick up the speed, Rex. Ray, isn't this a little too fast? It's fine, it's fine. Hold on tight. Cling to Ray for my life. Maybe lame and pathetic, but still, I feel calm being in contact with Ray. Ray's body is softer, more slender than it looks. Has a pleasant scent, too. Gotta figure that this person is a girl. Really is a girl. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Doesn't matter if he's a boy or a girl. This isn't the time for that. There's no time for this gender bullshit. We don't have time for gender. There's a T-Rex. Shake my head to get rid of the thoughts, but I wish this trip would never end. I couldn't stop from thinking that. Okay, so question for the audience. Is this like a Shang? His name is Shang from, or not Shang, from Mulan. Is it Shang? Li Shang, that's it. Is this like a Li Shang situation where it's like, you were into Rey well before realizing that she was a girl. So like, anyways, I couldn't stop from thinking that. Rey's here with me. I can't help but think this is some miracle. Maybe it was because of these thoughts, but our tracking wasn't going very well. I mean, Rey's wearing a pretty baggy shirt, so it's not hard to see. Or it's not like, not hard to understand why everyone thinks that Rey's a boy. Stop, quit pecking me, ow. Stupid bird, why the hell are you making a mess on Rey's head? Get off his ear! The flocks of birds in Area 3 are pecking at Rey's hair. His head was about to be turned into a nest. Don't you have a laser pistol? Scare him off. Also, this music is ridiculous. What? Foaming at the mouth? It's slimy, my face is slimy. Wait, be careful. Frogs, don't you croak at me. Get away from Ray. In area 4, an army of frogs attacks Ray. I had to pull them all off of his face. Smacked him awake after he passed out, narrowly avoiding Rex falling over. I guess it's pretty bad luck. We keep on getting into trouble. I mean, I guess that's true. He had snakes wrapped around his neck, got headbutted by salamanders. I looked away and he's getting attacked by a different animal. I can't let my guard down at all. Oh, this reminds me. I was talking to my boss today because I had a coworker who quit, but she didn't like quit. She just went on like unpaid leave until she could find a new, like another job, like maybe with the company somewhere else. And my boss kind of offhand mentioned, she was like, yeah, like she could have taken like up to a year of unpaid leave. And I was like, do we all get a year of unpaid leave or whatever? Or like, can we take up to a year? And she was like, yeah. Like, I was like, so if I went on Survivor, and she was like, yeah, like you could take like a month or two off. And I was like, oh my God, wait, so that's an option now. So next year. Well, slimy again. There's no more snakes, right? Also, she said she thought I'd be good at it. Why do you attract animals so much? You have some sort of weird pheromones? Weird pheromones? Just what do you think I am? Pheromones. Wait, what are you laughing at? You're laughing too. Oh, there's something in the air. Getting over the nerves, he burst out laughing and couldn't stop. We rolled around on top of Rex laughing together. We're chasing terrorists while riding a giant dinosaur. Even insanity can turn into comedy when turned up too high. Thanks to that, the fear went away though. If only for a little, I was able to forget the tragedy. Because Ray is here with me. Aw, your girlfriend. Your crush. Time goes by as we laugh. We reached Area 5 in no time. Waiting there for us. Terrorists. Oh, fireflies. 10 million fireflies. Here 'cause I hate goodbyes. So pretty I couldn't speak. Looking up at the night sky, we froze like statues for a bit. Are these fireflies? So pretty. I've never seen anything like it. They're like stars. They're firefly stars. He was getting all excited. He opens his mouth with a big wow, laughing like a kid. LGBT. It was a horrible day, but at least we were able to get something good from it. Yeah, wiped out all the horrible memories and then some. I was able to see something beautiful with Ray. This moment is more valuable to me than anything. I'm glad I chose Ryugu. It's the only place you can see fireflies now. She could have shown the guys. I couldn't help but think that. To my family waiting for me, too. Just then. Terrorists. What do you mean Ryugu is the only place you can see fireflies? Huh? It's on my head, confused at his question. What are you talking about? Fireflies have been extinct for forever. Extinct? Fireflies been extinct? You're still joking around. Joke? Not just fireflies, most animals on Earth are gone. Animals, plants, people too. Something everyone knew. Sounds like I should have to explain. But Ray? No. That can't be. He looked like he was in shock. Also, I do really love that Ku internally was like, wait, this is a girl. And then just like immediately reverted back to he, him pronouns for Ray. I don't know why that's really funny. Okay, so... So that's the thing, is that I guess... Is this 100 line again? Are we playing more 100 line? Because we might be playing more 100 line. That sounds like it's something we would do. But like... Because it's not like they're a doomsday cult in the sense that they're like hoping everyone dies. They're not on board with that. Everyone will die, I guess, at the end of the world, but they're like not striving for that. It's just kind of a thing that inevitably will happen. I think it's kind of how they explained it, right? I don't know. Well, they're like... Last wrote... We died out in the desert. I don't know. Let's... let's mourn the death. The pursuit of the heretics was progressing smoothly. Meanwhile, Arale mourned the prisoners who had fallen victim along the way. I just need to go back and watch the VoD and remember what the like reveals at the very end were, because I know there was something and then I didn't play it for like months, so I forgot. Oh my god. Please, please rest in peace. Oh, please rest in peace. Arale set up candles and pictures on the laboratory table, chanting some nonsense. Arale, what are you doing? I'm praying for the souls of those who became bait for Ray, or for Rex. For Ray. May their anger be calmed and may they rest in peace. Arale set up photos of those workers from Area 2. How'd you get those? The bait, I tricked Kuotsuki into loading onto the truck. May rest in peace. Oh, please rest in peace. I always thought he was an idiot, but I didn't think it was this bad. My head already hurts enough as it is. Why does this useless pile of bolts make me want to rip my hair out? Arale, stop that idiotic chant now. I'm bringing that mourning into my laboratory. But if we don't pay our respects and apologize, I can't go in peace. Spirits don't exist. When we die, we return to nothing and our bodies turn into garbage. When we die and our functions cease, that is the end. That's the rule of life. Besides, there's no point in apologizing to the dead. I'm the one who killed them. Not you. No, this is my fault too. Oh, why is that then? Deco, you do bad things sometimes, but that's because of me. No, it's because of everyone living in Shuten. Because you're just doing what needs to be done, taking the initiative. If you hadn't tricked Ku into bringing Rex out, the underground would have been wiped out by now. And all these assumptions are correct. I just took the best course of action to save the majority. It's always like this. You're always made out to be the bad guy. Duh. Everyone vents their anger at you without knowing who they owe their lives to. That's why I've decided. I can't take your place, but at least I can atone for the sins. And all these determined shouts echo through the laboratory. Arale. I can't help but smile. In the end, Arale always understands the meaning of what I do. Sometimes I do cruel things. Sometimes I kill people. Like that time. And that time. And even that time. But I only do it because it's necessary. If someone's death is necessary for the survival of the SHUTEN Order, I'll kill them without hesitation. This country was founded on thorough pacifism, and the doctrine strictly forbids killing or harming anyone. The exception is the Ministry of Security, which is allowed to use violence as a privilege for maintaining security and controlling heretics. Literally the state monopoly on violence, I guess. And this privilege is also granted to me. In my position, I operate and manage my central systems related to the maintenance of the state. I have the authority to arrest or, in some cases, dispose of those who approach or misuse these secrets that cannot be disclosed even to the Ministry of Security. I took it upon myself to expand this authority and, in cases where I judged that it couldn't be left to the Ministry of Security, I disposed of suspects with my own hands without report. When Arale notices my wrongdoing, he gets very angry and sad at first. But in the end, he always understands. And forgives my sins. Before I knew it, my headache had completely disappeared. My vision is clearer than ever. I feel so refreshed. As long as Arale understands, I don't care what the riffraff say. He's my gentle, gentle indulgence who forgives me. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Those who can't bear the hatred and curses can't be ministers. But dealing with these curses... It's fine. Besides, there's no such thing as curses. So here you go from now on. look, maybe he's a murderer, but like, he's also just a little guy. It was all for the greater good. No such thing as curses, eh? Spirits, ghosts, if they really exist, I'd like them to come out. We got born this way. Wait, that's bad, Teko. Don't say that or you'll really get cursed. Not afraid of curses from the dead or grudges from the living. As long as Arale is by my side, I'm invincible. By the way, Arale, forget about curses. Shouldn't you be preparing for a celebration? A celebration? The battle underground is about to end. If we're going to have a victory party, we need to start preparing now. Oh, they've already reached Area 5. That's right. The heretics are held up in Area 7. At this rate, we'll catch them in about an hour. Also, I will say, like, they said that the west wall of each of these leads to the elevator up to his research lab, but, like, it's not like these are all vertically oriented. They're all in a big-ass, like, spiral. Anyways, whatever. At this rate, we'll catch up in about an hour. As expected, obtaining Rex was a significant advantage. The strongest mobility overcomes much of all difficulties. After wiping out the heretics, we'll use the escape pods in Area 8 to evacuate those two. Oh my god, it's the yellow submarines from 999. And invite them up to the lab. Wait, they're coming here? Sure, and I'll leave it to you to host them. I'm not good at that sort of thing. Dog, if he doesn't kill us, I'll be so shocked. Like, there's no way, right? And I can't just sit around. I need to get ready for the party. Arale starts preparing for a party quite energetically. I have to make sure to show them appreciation. They've worked so hard underground. I was busy preparing crackers and hanging banners on the walls. You can't say that. You know, the Titanic has a sister ship. What's that meme of, like, we have 999 at home, and it's just like a game of Sudoku with the Titanic. Yes. Might be nice to have a big party once in a while. It'd be a good change of pace for Arale. Let's put on a good celebration. After the party, we'll be executing them all. I will detain Rei Shimobe, the so-called detective Rei Shimobe. The most important mission from now on is to uncover this person's true identity. I've been putting it off until now, but who is he? Why is he investigating the founder's murder? And above all, his powers. The extraordinary ability to control animals at will. That can only be the power of God. Oh, wait, actually, that was long. Where did he obtain that forbidden power? He can't have possibly learned it from the founder. I have to find out everything. Does he mean that in the sense that, like, he knows the founder had that ability and the founder couldn't have taught it? Or, like, the founder taught him everything except for this? Because he does have a lot of the... And when I'm done... Hey, Teko, isn't this a little weird? Here, Arale, turn around to see him tilting his head curiously at a pitch-black monitor. Why isn't this monitor showing us anything? It's indeed strange. What's wrong? Is it broken? This monitor should always be showing us a feed from Area 6. Why is it black? The monitor itself doesn't look broken at all. No matter which monitor I switch to, only the feed from Area 6 comes up black. Looks like there might be something going on in Area 6. What should we do, Teko? Rain Cure is supposed to head into Area 6 right now. If I take the safe route, I should give the order to stop right here. But Rei Shimobe has Rex, the strongest tool we've got. Even knowing some traps may lie ahead is also an option to let them charge in. Should I let Rei proceed or should I stop him? So how to let him keep going. There's no way highly involved Rex could use the small tricks of heretics. That was the wrong decision because it didn't make the weird noise. Charge in. Finish the task. Rei Shimobe explodes. Close isn't a bad ending, but you can't proceed with the story. Well, someone else has fallen into inevitable danger. Why can't you choose another option? Well, I mean, for one, we'll just go back here and change our decision, I guess, and see what happens. Orale. Alright.
あいつらを目いっぱいねぎらわないと。ねってこの。
確かにおかしいな。
I guess that was the right call.
止まれ。
Stop.
しもべれ。
Ray Shimobe. Quickly switch on my mic to to shout. Oh wait, well I guess that's a lock instead of a close, so that's better. There's 3 and 5 towards the entrance of Area 6, I was just up ahead. Let's enter Area 6. Ku, you ready? Ready for hell even, baby. Ran along the corridor connecting Areas 5 and 6. Entrance to Area 6 is close. The door is closed, but that's fine. We just have to dash into it. Rex slams into the door, breaking through it. Stop! Ray Shimobe. The headset tells us to stop. I pull the reins as quick as I can. So fast I almost fell off, but I just managed to hold on. Teko, don't be so reckless. Instead of whining, look around you. Do you see anything strange? What do you mean strange? I do as he asks and look around. Hey Ray, isn't it unusually hot here? True, it's like a sauna here. There's a strange heat coming off from Area 6. It's like a stove. So that's it then. I hear him click his tongue through the headset. Hey, Shimobe, hurry and return to Area 5. Return? What about the heretics? There's probably a fire in Area 6. And a big one. Fire? Get out of there now. That door's about to blow. Make Rex turn back and evacuate to Area 5. I like that one of these areas is just fireflies. We got through lions and tigers and dinosaurs, and now it's like just hanging out and vibing. How anticlimactic. We were finally going to fight the heretics, but now we're taking a break? We evacuated to Area 5 as instructed. Now we're resting in the meadow. I can't just take a break when I'm told to. I'm too anxious. I guess it's true. We're too hyped up. Q sighs as he says this. There's goodness too. Huh? I can speak to you some more. I'm in a good place. Ku? Aww. Thinking about it, we've been so busy we haven't had the time to properly talk. You take the chance to talk to Ku properly. Ask about the current world. Can I ask about what you said before? What did I say? That there aren't any animals left in the world. Is that true? Yeah, it is. That's common knowledge, isn't it? Common knowledge. The angels didn't tell me. Was it so obvious they didn't need to say it? Could you possibly teach me about the environment of the outside world? There's a lot I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you. Ku starts to explain. The world outside of Shuten. Oh yeah, we're getting so much lore in this route. According to Ku, the Earth has survived 5 mass extinctions, known as the Big Five. The first was CIBC, the second was RBC, third was TD, fourth was Scotiabank, and fifth was BMO. The Big Five. First extinction, late Ordovician OS boundary. Second extinction, late Devonian FF boundary. Third extinction, late Permian PT boundary. Fourth extinction, late Triassic TJ boundary. Fifth extinction, late Cretaceous KPG boundary. Now the Earth is entering its 6th extinction phase. The trigger for the Great Extinction was the abnormality that no children were born. Oh, that's what it means. The blank until the end of the world. That's the number of people left. The SHUTEN Order isn't a doomsday cult in the sense that they're trying to like kill everyone. No one can be born, so they're just like waiting down the clock. Like, yeah, we'll just hang out here until it's all over. Right? That would make sense. No children. The cause is unknown, but human conception stopped apparently.
それが
Everyone got too gay. They kept trying to get men pregnant and it just didn't. There's simply too few men who can do that for that to be viable long term. This is the end. New life refused this world. It was just the beginning of the end of the world. The end of the world. It was around that time the world went to war. Whether the lack of children and the wars are related is unknown. Heated rivalry calls all this true. If Ilya just stopped getting Shane pregnant for or stopped trying to get Shane pregnant for like 5 seconds, they could have fixed it all. Regardless, all the countries started fighting wars for the limited resources. The war accelerated the demise of mankind. Nature was destroyed, land became desolate, and people couldn't live anywhere. I can't believe how bad it is. Are humans okay? Humans? There's no way they're okay. People outside are dying, on the verge of extinction. The world descended into chaos and society collapsed. Countries weren't able to maintain order. Anarchy soon ensued. War and environmental destruction has taken its toll. Now the earth is no longer habitable. The few surviving humans are living in underground shelters. Oh my god, it's the Underline prequel. That's what we're getting here. Kinda. Depending on which route you go down. Other countries are like that. But why is Shooten so peaceful? The air is clean and there are even forests in the city. I don't know, but rumor has it the sky and land of this country were purified by the divine power of the founder. No. No way. There's no way I had that power. Wait. Anyway, it sure is a lush country. Completely different from the outside. This is all thanks to the constant sacrifices then. You mentioned that earlier. Sacrifices cleansed the country. That can't be. Rumors aside, this whole area was apparently a contaminated zone. By purifying the land, the Shooten achieved peace. I wonder what's going on outside. Maybe we should go take a look. Wait, don't do that. It's strictly forbidden to leave the country. If you cross the border, the Ministry of Security will shoot you dead. What? Is it that dangerous? This country's a one-way entrance. You can get in, but you can never get out. It's just like a prison. Earth has become a dead planet, yet somehow Shooten is peaceful. There's tight border security. What are the odds that it is not, in fact, a desolate world outside, and we're just in a cult that just believes that? There's so many other things I want to ask, but I'll ask the angels later. We're a hermit kingdom, I guess. Thinking about it, we've been so busy we haven't had the time to properly talk. I should take the chance to talk to Ku properly. Ask about Ku's origins. Ku, I was wondering if you'd tell me about yourself. Me? I don't mind, but do you really want to hear about a murderer? I just want to know my traveling companion better. Ku starts to tell me. His father disappeared. His mother died of heart disease. Lived life as a street kid. Spent the days running around the city as a courier. And hit a woman with his motorcycle. So I was locked up and bad things kept happening. I got myself a heart condition. Same one as your mother? I had the same issue in my chest. I couldn't leave the prison hospital bed. The prison hospital was horrible. Thought I was done for, dying a criminal. Giving up hope. How's your heart now? Didn't seem to be in any pain as far as I could tell, at least. See, a miracle happened. Someone called Professor Izaki cured me. Professor Izaki? You mean Dr. Izaki? Ray, you know the professor? Sorta. The doctor was the vice director here, right? Yes, I heard the professor was removed after some trouble with the director Eon. Dr. Izaki, former vice director of Ryugu, Deku Eon's research partner. Sent to prison for committing the worst crime in Shooten, and apparently died there too. Also, I think it's kind of notable the fact that so many of them do look childlike. I just assume that was like kind of a weird stylistic thing, but like that must be intentional, right? If there were no children being born, especially for the Minister of Science to look like that, when all he's doing is all these genetic experiments, like that feels like relevant. But also, if people keep coming from outside, I guess what would be the incentive to come up from outside? Presumably that this is just like the only safe place left on the planet. But also then we would know about the outside, right? We know that there's more going on. I don't know. Oh, you met in prison. What kind of prison was Dr. Azaki? Professor Azaki is a super genius, like a crazy super genius. I know that. Anything else? Professor is also a badass. You take your brain out and send it to another world. Another world? Like magic? In the old world, they called it VR. It's like being transported to a different world. Brain science is awesome. It's hard to believe, but Dr. Azaki is such a genius that even Teko Eon admits it. Kudaka, stop writing the same 2 games over and over again challenge. Impossible difficulty. Not that I'm complaining, because I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's going to be more complex than that, but I do think it is interesting that this seems to be a theme that he keeps on coming back to. Dr. Azaki's a convict, right? Was research allowed in prison? That's the great thing about Professor Azaki. The guards allowed it after some bribes. Bribes? Whose anecdotes about Dr. Azaki are unbelievable. Dr. Azaki in prison started a business from the inside. The guards were paid off with the proceeds. Tacit approval was given to build a laboratory. There, the doctor pursued brain science and found a way to transfer consciousness to another world. Well, this is V3, but it's certainly something. It gave the prisoners freedom of consciousness. Sickness really comes from the mind. Dr. Zaki's amazing work totally healed me. At least enough to work again. Wait, did you choose to work at the lab? Yep, I had to see what Dr. Zaki was doing. I never thought they'd make me take care of the dinosaurs, though. Gu laughs as he said that. Looking back, it was a real miracle. Gu's heart was healed by meeting Dr. Zaki at the prison. Gu chooses to work for you, Gu. Then he meets me, and now we're fighting the heretics. I learned a lot of things from talking to Ku. The devastated outside world, peculiarities of the SHUTEN Order, what the founder was like. I can do a lot more now that I have the basic information. I finally feel properly grounded in reality, but all this new information makes me a bit confused at times. I, the resurrected founder. Now that I have the knowledge, what do I do? All this information is making my head hurt. Everything is so strange and convoluted. Even you can get overwhelmed too, huh? Oh, I'm lost and overwhelmed all the time. Never a moment where I know what I'm doing. Meanwhile, thanks to today, all my doubts have disappeared. I know what I have to do now. What to do? I didn't know how to atone for my sins until now. My sin is unforgivable, but if I want to be forgiven, I have to do something super good. That's where you appeared. Me? You're amazing. A champion of justice. So I cooperate with you, I'm also a champion of justice. Right? That's my redemption. No, I'm no champion of justice at all. If I can atone for all my sins, I'll wind up back with my family on the streets. Family on the streets. I'm sure he means the other street kids. Odds are they're all dead by now, but okay. Where is your family now? I don't know. There's no set base on the street. It's a pain to find out where they are. I see. Hey, if you're gonna look for them, can I go with you? Wait, you want to meet my family? You want to meet the parents? Yes, I want to meet them and tell them how hard you worked. And how you saved me. I'll be very happy if you came. My family will be too. And it's a promise. We'll go to see your family together. Diva, that is not happening. You got it. Aww. Pinky swear. You and I cross our pinky fingers together. Break the promise and I'll cut off my pinky. We sing like children and make our promise. We finished the pinky swear. And with that, I finally felt like I found meaning in life. That's going to be a law. And it's good timing because an ad is about to run anyways. So let me see here. Time are we in the recording? We're going for almost 2 hours. Really doesn't feel like it. This one moves fast. I guess not moves fast, but more just like doesn't feel like a chore to get through or anything. Okay. See you guys in a couple of minutes. All right, we're back. Let's see. I think cutting away is the only one we can do now, right? Yeah. How could they break the Area 6 on fire? I can remember those he once left behind. I think the mic keeps on like cutting off my face and making my mouth do weird things. Because like, yeah, that's not it open. That's just the mic getting in the way. Good to know that that's what's happening, I guess. When a rocket is launched, it gradually sheds its unnecessary parts. It lightens itself to gain more thrust. By the time it reaches space, only a few parts remain. If you don't discard what's not needed, you'll never reach your destination. This is a universal truth in any field, whether in politics or military. It was the tail end of the war. Wait, you're ordering us to make a suicide attack? Why? Why? To strike the enemy's arsenal. If we destroy it, the enemy will have no means to counterattack. We know the location. We can't miss this opportunity. That's not what I mean. Why must we die? Are you dissatisfied with this treatment? Very much so. We are an elite unit serving the Founders since the Army's inception. We can't just die like dogs out here. And precisely because you're an elite unit, it is more convenient if you die here. What nonsense! After this war, we will establish Shuten, a peaceful country without conflict. You hunting dogs are in the way. When hunting dogs can't hunt anymore, they get stressed and turn on their masters. You intend to call us dogs? Right. Hunting dogs are useless once the hunt is over. During intense wartime, the military's priority is extremely high. But the war was already reaching its final stages. Priorities must be lowered. Chief Arion, we firmly reject your orders. We will be appealing directly to the Founder. I see. You really don't feel like making the attack. I refuse to die like a dog. Then we have no choice. If you can't go, then your family must go in your place. What? Your families have agreed. If you won't go, they will die in your place. They don't look like people who've agreed. What are you going to do to my son? That's my sister. Release her at once. Release my wife, please. I'll go on the mission. I'll die in the field, brave and proud. Just release my child. The elite soldiers scream in despair and agree to the mission one after another. When someone won't do as you wish, taking their loved ones hostage is most effective. You scum. This is an unforgivable sin. You'll be facing retribution, I swear by it. Enough talk. Make your choice. Live as a coward who couldn't save his family, or die as a hero on the battlefield. So what's your decision? And just like that, the brave sacrifices of the soldiers ensured the enemy's arsenals were completely destroyed. The enemy lost almost all means to counterattack, securing our victory. By the end of the war, having eliminated most military threats, Shuten became a peaceful nation, boasting tranquility for a long period. If I had made those sacrifices, our successes would have been impossible. Showing no mercy and prioritizing correctly, cutting away the unnecessary, that's the only way, the only solid way to secure a path to the future. This is worse than I imagined. Finding an intact camera, I display a feed from Area 6 onto a monitor. A hellish scene unfolds. Wait, the sprinkler's working. They're releasing retardant, but not enough and too slow. It's like pouring water on a hot stone. The ventilation is also too weak. What can we do? There's nothing we can do. Putting out this fire immediately is impossible. But Rain and Ku are about to catch up. It's unexpected for me too. To think we'd be stopped here. It will take about 24 hours to completely extinguish the fire. You know what? Whose baby girl hasn't done some war crimes? Let's all be real here. For 24 hours, Area 6 is impassable. The heretics will easily reach Area 9 by then. As long as the fire burns, pursuit is impossible. However, waiting for it to burn out is not an option. The only method left is... we have no choice but to abandon them. Taka, what did you just... If we can't put out the fire, then we'll only have one option. Wait for the fire to calm down a bit, then send Rei and Ku through Area 6. Won't they get burned? They'll be engulfed in flames, but with proper fireproofing, they might reach Area 7. But if they die, then this is all for nothing. It's fine, as long as Rex makes it to Area 7, that is. Oh, my eyes itchy. The heretics are currently stuck in Area 7. If we plunge Rex into the mix, the rampaging and uncontrollable Rex will wipe out the heretics for us. Just hold on, you think sacrificing comrades for a mission is acceptable?
思ってない
I feel like that must be it.
この作戦
Not
は
at all. This plan violates all ethics and morals.
反してる
It is despicable.
まさに
Then why?
でも
But this is a matter of
優
prioritization.
先順位の問題
If the state can be saved by sacrificing Ray's life, then it's a small price to pay. A minimal sacrifice to save the
それに
nation.
僕は
Besides, I always intended to eliminate Ray Shimobe eventually. Why?
あられは気づいて
You may not have noticed, Arale, but Ray is using forbidden
そ
powers.
んな奴と組ん
If
で
the
いた
Ministry of
ことが
Security discovers this, they'll come after me
僕
too.
まで警備省
I can save the SHUTEN ORDER and erase any trace of these forbidden powers. Now that's what I call two birds with one stone. Indeed, it goes against morality, however.
Arale.
You understand, don't you,
君
Arale?
なら分かってる
Arale remains silent. Despite everything he understands, he knows the meaning behind my decisions. If Arale understands, if at least he can forgive me, then nothing else matters. Really obnoxious loud locking noise. Oh, or not. I turn on the mic and start talking to Ray.
しもべれ聞
Ray
こえるか
Shimobe, can you hear me?
今後
I
の
need to
作
talk
戦
about
に
the
ついて plan
話.
が
I asked Ray to carry out the plan for me, to cut through the flames of Area 6 with Rex.
もちろんやけど
Of
の
course, the
リス
risk
クは
of
非
burns
常
is
に高い
high. But with proper
防火剤
fireproofing,
を
you
あらか
shouldn't
じめ
suffer
体
serious
に
injuries.
言ってくれるね
Can I count on you? He doesn't seem to want to make the decision. If he's like this, then...
もしも君がこの
If
作
you
戦
undertake
を
this
決
mission,
行
I'll
して
secure
く
a
れる
special
な
pardon
ら
for Kuotsuki from the Ministry of
大月
Security.
空の
Pardon? You mean complete exoneration?
あ
That's right.
大
Who's hit
月
and
空
run
の
will be
ひき逃
expunged
げ
from the
の罪
record.
は記録上
In
増
other
し家
words,
族の
he
元
can
に
return to his
帰る
family. Ray, you have to be able to see through this. Alright, I'll do it. I'll go into Area 6. Alright. Stirring up a sense of justice sure works wonders to move around fools.
ありがとう
Thank you. I owe you
オ
one.
ンでは
Now we'll send on some fireproof gel through the small elevator. Get it with Ku and...
大月空と一緒に取りに
Don't be fooled, Ray Shimobe. What?
テコはお前らを
Like I was using you. If you go into Area 6, you'll die from severe burns. What? Mr. Teka, what does this mean? I quickly cut the mic, but it's too late. Ray doubts me. You've done it now, Raleigh. Do you understand what you've
自分が何
done?
をしたか君は
Your
情報を
compassion
く
has
だ
put
さ
the
い
nation at risk of
その
destruction.
滅亡の危
No, Teka, I made a logical decision.
ワッチは
合理的だ
Logical? What part of any of this is logical?
テコだって
Teka, you know this just as well as I do.
しもべれ
Even without sacrificing Ray, I can go underground and handle the fire myself.
ワッチが
Well, if Raleigh uses his power underground, he would indeed be able to deal with the fire, but
けどあられ
Raleigh, no one can go underground. The elevators aren't restored yet. There's still a way I can go. I just noticed that I think I can
下に
fit
行けるなり今気づいたけどその小型
a tiny elevator. If there's enough space for the fireproof gel, I can fit too. They attract all my tentacles. Arale, you have earned a place in my heart. Indeed, Arale may be able to go to the underground, but
許可できない
I can't allow it. The risk is too high. The animals are going to kill you. Kotsuki saved one of my robot workers from a dinosaur. He risked his life.
だからどうし
And
た
what of it? Ray Shimobe called me a part of the team. He said that.
だからどう
Like I
した
said,
と
what
言
of
って
it?
いるんだ
Since this battle started, I felt useless. While everyone fights with their life, I feel left out. And now I found my purpose. Arale is all but determined to go. I just can't let him.
君
You are my support robot. Your job is to
僕のサ
assist
ポー
me.
トロボだぞ
Are you abandoning your
僕を
duties?
そばでさ
No, Tech, I'm doing this to protect you.
僕を
To protect me? I don't want you to dirty your hands anymore. I don't want you to have to do cruel things. I'm going underground.
待て
Wait, Arale! Arale took me by surprise and jumped into the small elevator.
ほら
Stop. Arale, no! I reached out desperately, but it was too late. The elevator with Arale descends deep underground. The lab falls silent.
本当に行ったのか
He really left, didn't he? Arale went underground. Left alone in the lab. My closest confidant, he abandoned me? You killed me. I turned thinking I heard a voice, but the founder's head remains as silent as ever. You killed me. Murderer. It died in vain because of I think this is the other heads talking. But it could be the... They sound like different voices. You murderer. Homicidal maniac. Voices echo from all around. I hear the voices clearly but see no one when I turn. Damn you for making me Rex's lunch. Yeah, so it's all the victims, not just Ray. You sacrificed me for nothing. I didn't want to go on that attack. You should have died instead. You murderer. I'm never going to forgive you. Hey, Teko. Why did you abandon me? I trusted you, you know. You don't remember the promise we made that day? You promised me you'd show me a new world. Sharp pain runs through my head. My mind is haunted by ghosts. Those whom I have discarded whispering their grudges without end. It's your fault. All your fault. Their voices become pain, tormenting me. Voices are especially loud today. If only Arale were here. Without Arale, I wouldn't have these migraines. Without Arale here, I wouldn't hear these voices. Arale would forgive me. I need to get Arale back quickly. Get Arale to come back. I ask her to protect Arale. The only ones who can protect Arale underground are Ray and Ku. I shout into my mic. Arale will reach you soon. Please protect Arale and send him back to my lab. Locking time. I kind of like this as a characterization for Teko. Not like it fixes all of the everything that he's done, but yeah, everyone else is locked. Thanks to Arale, they managed to thwart Teko's scheme. Their distrust towards Teko continued to grow. Teko-yan very nearly had me. I shudder to think about what would have happened if we just ran into Area 6. Geniuses are scary. They probably view us as pawns. Oh, working a night. They earn your trust and then double-crossed you. I guess that's what Director Yan is like. It's the same for me. Director Yan initially seemed like he wanted to help us. But in the end, he was using us as bait. I'm sure that's how I died. A pawn for Teko-yan. I must have been deceived. My body dismembered. What should I do now? How can I catch these heretics without Teko-yan? Ray, we have to let this commotion blow over, don't we? Blow over? Give up the chase? I want to avenge my friends, but the two of us can't fight the heretics. I don't want you to die too. It was a good point. If I could run away, I would, but... Ku, there's something I haven't told you. I will tell it to him. This country will perish if the heretics reach the deepest parts of Ryugu. We're all gonna die? Are you serious? Yes, and I think that's why Teko-yan is panicking. So there's no way out of this. Yes, we have to proceed. The problem is, how do we do it? We don't want to die in the fire. But to catch the heretics, we can't avoid the big fire in Area 6. How can I proceed? How can I avoid dying in the fire? How can I... And then... Arale. Arale will reach you soon. Please, protect Arale and send him back to my lab. Bam, 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 bam. I could hear Teko-yan's voice through the headset. Arale is here? But I thought no one could enter the underground. He got in through a small elevator. He wants to help you. Arale, on his own volition, came here. That's a big deal if true. But... is this a trap? Are they trying to manipulate us again? Am I gonna die? Again? Ray Shimube, Gotsuki, please save Arale as soon as possible. There's no way we'll trust you. You keep sending us to our deaths. Get lost, you liar. I don't blame Ku. We've been fooled by him too many times. I am deeply involved with the Founder's death. I couldn't believe my ears. The Teko-yan suddenly admitted his involvement. The Founder's death? What is he talking about all of a sudden? Teko, why
どうしてそ
right now?
報酬
I'll
も
pay in
先払い
advance.
だ
And
よ
if you save Arale, you'll get more information too.
もしもあられを助
How
け
could he so easily let slip information that could doom
君
him?
はさらに
Raleigh
多くの
must be-
情報を手に
自分よりも
Are you saying that Arale is more
あられちゃん
important
の
than
方が
yourself?
大切ってことですか
僕の優先
Arale is always my
順
top
位第一位
priority. What a transformation. He's always so cold and arrogant, yet he's willing to give up everything for Arale. Agree to save Arale. Uh-oh, that was the wrong
わかりまし
choice.
た
Let me know where
あら
Arale
れ
is.
ちゃ
We'll
ん
go
が
pick
到
him
着
up.
する場所を教えて
I
くだ
trust
さい
Teko on one more time.
おい
Ray
姉さんあられは
Arale is in an elevator embedded in the west wall. I think staff member Kuotsuki knows the location.
職員のお付き食うなら場所が
というわけなんだけど
So, can you show me around?
案内ってお願いで
Who
き
gives a
る
big sigh? Very trusting. Well, that's what's good about you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
苦労ばっかりかけて
Get back on Rex with Ku, who looks exasperated, and head off. To save Arale.
Teko さん
Teko, I know
今
it's a
更
little
なん
late,
ですが
but why did Arale go underground?
だろ
I told you, to help you.
君たち
いやでも
Well, but
こう
I don't want to
言っ
say
ちゃうん
that,
ですが
or say this, but Arale wouldn't be able to do much.
確かにあいつは
Well, he's a clunker, sure, but he's got a trick up his
エ
sleeve.
リア6の
He
箇
can
所
stop the fire in Area 6.
あどこに
He can do that?
あいつは一応
He's
僕
one
の
of my
側近
aides.
だぞ
He must be
開
useful.
発費用だ
We spent so much on his development.
口外できないくらい
Surprisingly, Arale seems to be a high-performance robot with a huge development
でも
budget.
テコさんは
But Teko, Arale is more to you than just an expensive robot, right? What's the deal? Maybe this distraught over just an expensive robot. Would you mind filling me in about you and Arale?
あの
Teko?
テコさん
君にだって
I'm sure you have a story or two that you don't want
僕
out.
は君の素
I
性
won't
を
pry into your
詮索
history,
し
so
ない
I'd appreciate it if you did the same. Teko has a point. It's selfish to try and dig into someone's past while keeping all your own secrets. Well, in that case,
テコさん
Teko, to tell you the truth, I've lost my
実は
memory.
私
I suddenly blurted this out.
記憶が
You have no memories.
はい
Yes, when I woke up, my mind was a blank. I knew only one thing.
探さなきゃって
I had to find the culprit. I told him the truth, leaving out some
おかし
bits.
な話で
It's
す
a
よね
strange feeling, trying to catch a murderer when you don't even know who you are.
急に何を
What are you talking about? That's way too convenient.
ちなみに
I was the one who infiltrated the HQ meeting the other
本日
day.
その説は
I apologize for the trouble I caused you and
ご
Raleigh.
迷惑をおかけしました
Thanks for the lurk, Stitch.
あられ
I don't know if we're gonna finish this route by tonight, but probably by next stream at least.
まさか
Huh? Wait,
あの時
Were you the one controlling
あられを操ったの
Arale?
は君か
はい
yes, that's why I need to make it up to him.
あられちゃんには借りがあるんです
なぜそれを僕
Why did you tell me that? I can get you thrown in prison right now for infiltrating HQ.
フェアじゃない気が
I felt it wasn't fair, trying to ask personal questions while keeping my own
自分のことを隠し
secrets.
たまま
Maybe I shouldn't have told him, but I felt that I wouldn't be able to earn his trust otherwise. Then,
あられは
to me,
僕に
Arale is like we talked about how he and Arale got close. Arale's real worth. Waiting Kuman to protect Arale. Teko begins recounting his past with him. I wonder if we're gonna have to go back up this road, because it looks like there's a lot that is happening up there. A few years ago, Ryugu was in severe dysfunction. After Vice Director Dr. Izaki was arrested and sent to prison, we were severely understaffed. As the director, I was overwhelmed with recovery efforts. My life was falling apart. With almost no sleep, research made no progress despite my efforts. The void left by Dr. Izaki was enormous. My chronic migraines worsened, my condition deteriorating both physically and mentally. My research and life were on the verge of collapse. I wished it just collapsed already.
江崎の穴を埋める
I need a research partner to fill Izaki's gap.
が欲しい
But wishing was futile. A genius who could support me wouldn't be so easy to find. It'd be pointless to search the world. I had to endure alone. Then I had a sudden realization. I could just create one myself. If I can't find suitable personnel, I can just make a new one. Someone who could support me both personally and professionally. A robot with the latest and greatest AI. Exciting. With this new idea in mind, I began designing my support robot. If I'm going to the trouble, I might as well make the best I can. Smart, attentive, strong, and beautiful. To create such an ideal partner, I used all my research and achievements and savings. But what I ended up with was a complete and utter failure. Like the beautiful was just thrown in there. I had hoped for someone helping my research, but Arale couldn't even get simple calculations right, let alone grasp complex theories. I'm tasked with serving. His frequent mistakes caused extensive damage to my expensive equipment. I couldn't even trust him with secretarial duties. His nervous and aggressive nature made him unsuitable for negotiations. I couldn't believe it. That I, a genius, had made such a defective robot. I grew increasingly stressed by Arale's incompetence, and finally decided. Oh. Get out. Never come back. My policy is to discard the unnecessary promptly, even if it's something I developed myself. With Arale gone, the lab regained its peace. Though I was back to square one, my work went by smoothly without that idiot around. I should have just done it alone from the start. It's faster to do everything myself, so I just need to do everything. I knew as much, but then why did I make that robot? To make up for lost time caused by Arale, I immersed myself in work without rest. And one night, just a few days later, I went for a walk. The cool night air was refreshing. It cooled my brain, overheated from overuse. I rarely went out without bodyguards, but that night I was too tired to care. I should be fine for tonight. I walked carelessly through the night. As I wandered, Arale's face kept coming to mind. Aww. Poor stupid robot. It was puzzling. Why was I thinking about that failure when I was in a good mood? The more I walked, the clearer Arale's image became. It's as if I'm looking around for the Arale I had just sent away. But right then, suddenly I was grabbed from behind and pulled into an unfamiliar van. Girl, what happened? We finally caught you, Tekuion. Now we can avenge the sergeant's death. I recognize them by their words and uniforms. See, these are the comrades of those I'd ordered to die at the end of the war. Our sergeant died in vain, all because you forced them to make those attacks. He was fighting for peace, and now he can't enjoy the peace he helped create. What a pity. This is all on you, Tekuion. Now it's time for revenge. These guys have been waiting for an opportunity to avenge their superior's death. For a chance when I was defenseless. Don't think he can die easily. Fuck. Don't think he can die easily, Tekuion. We'll carve you up alive and burn you just like how the sergeant died in the jungle. But the SHUTEN order forbids killing and violence. Surely even these guys wouldn't break the doctrine. What? Do you think we wouldn't go that far? Because of the doctrine? Well, too bad for you. We're not afraid of breaking the doctrine. We've already converted to another religion. Could it be? They became heretics just to get revenge on me? Look how scared he is. The fate of the hated is tragic. When Tekuion dies, the whole country will celebrate. Many hold grudges against him. I struggled desperately. Can't die in a place like this. I'm not afraid of death. It's natural for physical things to break eventually. But dying before achieving my goals is unacceptable. I have to complete my research before I die. I must fulfill my promise. But right then... You lot, don't touch Teku! Oh. Familiar voice echoed inside the van. In the next moment, Arale's face appeared on the front windshield. The hell are you? We're getting hacked. We're supposed to be connected to the network. Do you not understand what Teku went through ordering your superiors to die? How could you not understand how we felt, playing the villain for everyone's sake? And yet you have the nerve to become heretics. The hell are you trying to tell us? You lost, stupid robot. Wait, I can't steer the car. We're heading straight into the... After Arale hacked the car, rammed straight into a Ministry of Security blockade. The culprits were apprehended immediately. I was rescued by the officers and taken out of the car. But I was as confused as the culprits. When the world just happened. How did Arale, who I sent out days ago, notice my abduction so quickly? How did he hack into a disconnected car? How did he... As soon as I saw the culprit's car, my questions melted away. Arale. I was clinging to the side of the van. Arale, why are you here? I kicked you out. You thought you could get rid of me that easily? You're mistaken. I was patrolling around the lab just in case. Even after getting kicked out, he was camping. Or no, fuck. Even after he was kicked out, he was camping out near the lab. I didn't even notice my abduction quickly. So he jumped and clung to the culprit's car to take control. He directly inserted a part of himself into the machine for control. An incredible skill. Even as a developer, I didn't foresee him mastering this technique so perfectly. But when did you learn an advanced skill like code hacking? Not sure. I just went with the flow and it worked. Huh? My confusion deepened further. How could a robot do something like that with the flow? It would be so clumsy all the time. Why can't Arale utilize his true potential in daily life? Why are his abilities restricted? Why is he so clumsy? Why? I kept thinking about the reasons. So have you found an answer? Yes, it's still a hypothesis, but I do have an idea. I tell Ray over the radio. I tell him all about Arale, about why Arale is such a bucket of bolts. I think Arale is unconsciously playing the role of my ideal. Your ideal? Right. I wanted a capable support robot, so I created Arale. What I really wanted wasn't that. A good-natured partner who makes no schemes. An encouraging figure with a bright disposition. Someone to share raw emotions with. In other words, I wanted a friend. Back then I was completely burned out, so... Living as a cold-hearted, hated figure in loneliness. The high-performance AI installed in Arale accurately perceived my wish. It made Arale's personality something of a friendly fool. It was all to fulfill my wish. But Arale is really smart, so he understands just why I do the things I do. Arale, are you not afraid of me? Afraid? Why would I be afraid of you, Teko? Everyone says I'm the cold-blooded chancellor, a cost-cutter with no heart. No matter what anyone says, Teko, you're the coolest hero to me, playing the villain for everyone's sake. Me? A hero? Even though I drove you away? Well, it doesn't matter. A little fight won't make me hate you. Because I'm your friend, Teko. Aww. I couldn't help but hug Arale tightly. As long as Arale is by my side, as long as Arale understands, it doesn't matter what anyone says. At that moment, I wasn't alone anymore. The voices of the ghosts that had been haunting my mind all along vanished. I don't know if that... Like, sure, good that you're no longer haunted by the ghosts, but also, like, you kind of deserve to be haunted by them, dude. Like, you are a bad person. We can't get past 8 with you. Okay, exit of the rescue or destination. The sense of scale of this whole thing is kind of hard to grasp because they don't really do a good job explaining how big everything is. I think you're weak from over-relying on Arale. I've killed who knows how many people without Arale by my side. He's still whispering in my ear. That was unexpected. Even ruthless Teko has such emotions. Teko, you have a sensitive side. Did you think I was a heartless monster? I have feelings and a conscience too. But doesn't that make it harder? Doesn't that consciousness hurt? Of course it does. Driving others to their deaths. It makes me sick to my stomach. But it's my job. I have to do it. If it's that hard for you, then maybe you should let someone else. No, if I don't, then no one will. Teko shout pierced my ears. The SHUTEN Order is always understaffed. The executives are all egotistical idiots. I can't leave the country to them. I have to... I can't imagine the burden Teko is carrying. I have no memory of carrying my country on my shoulders, but there is one thing I do know. This boy wants forgiveness. Wants forgiveness for his sins. I can feel it from him. But who does he want it from? Who could forgive him? The only one who can forgive him is...
君を許すよ。
I forgive you, Teko.
誰よりも遠くを見
You look
据え、
further than anyone else and see the
誰
bigger
よりも
picture.
対局を眺め、目先の評価にとらわれること
You
な
don't
く、
get caught up in the short term and
み
take
ん
the
なの
dirt for
ために
everyone.
そんな君を
How could I hate someone so
憎めるは
kind?
ずがないじゃない
I
か。
found myself in a prayer
どんな
pose.
ことをされ
No
た
matter what you did, I forgive you.
決
Yes,
して憎むこと
I will never hate you.
あり
It
え
was
な
as if someone else was using my mouth to
い。
talk.
私はいつも願って
I always hope that your heart will be at
テ
peace.
コの心に
I
安
seek with
ら
my
ぎ
heart
が
and
訪れ
soul.
ますようにって。心、そう、
Yes, I hope.
あれかし。
These must be the words of the founder within me. Even if Teko-Eon was the one who killed me, I won't hold a grudge. The founder forgave Teko-Eon from the beginning. I hear Teko-Eon gasp through the headset. The hell is that? Are you trying to imitate the founder?
はい。
Uh,
モノマネです。
yes, it was an imitation. How was it?
似ている
That
なんて
wasn't like an imitation. It was like
今のはまるで
the original founder.
教祖そ
And
のも
then...
の
Go away, go away, I'm not tasty at all. There's Arale running away from the giant insects. Get away from Arale. I order Rex to drive the bugs away.
あられちゃん、
Arale, are you alright? Were you scared?
怖かった。
Hey, Shimabe. I wasn't scared of the bugs at all. That's fine, but I'll thank you regardless.
何強がってん
Why are
だ
you trying to act so tough? You were screaming your head off.
わめいてたじゃねえか
Apologize to Ray right now.
あられちゃんの保護
You saved Arale.
完了しました。
Immediately report back to Teko-Eon and hear a sigh of relief.
恩に切れ
And then you're dead, Ray Shimabe. Shove that idiot into the elevator and send him back to me.
と言いたいところだ
Is what I'd say.
あられ
Arale? Yes?
無茶をす
Don't
る
be
な
reckless, you fool.
もう
You
少し
almost
で死ぬ
died.
ところだ
I'm sorry, Teko, but I really wanted to fight underground.
君が
I'm
近い
not going to say anything about going
僕
underground.
のために
You
何
wanted
か
to
し
help
た
me, didn't you?
だが
I think the pterodactyl's already dead. I think the T-Rex killed it a while ago.
一度自分で
But
決めたから
even if it is for my sake, take responsibility for your own actions,
国の
for
命
your own
運を
decisions.
背負う
Are you
覚悟
prepared to bear the fate of your
君に
country?
あるのか
And of course, that's why I came underground.
辛いぞ
It's tough. Think you can handle the
重
pressure?
圧に耐えられるのか
I know it's tough, but it's harder to watch without being able to do anything. Raleigh stares at the sky with a serious expression. He's showing his resolve to Teko-Eon. A short silence follows. I hear an exasperated sigh through the headset.
まあ
I'm not going to stop you if that's what
覚
you're
悟
set
がある
on.
なら
Teko! Aw. But your resolve will be
覚悟
meaningless
は
without
行動
action.
で示さなければエリ
How
ア
about putting out the
6
Area 6 fire?
止めてみせろ
We're going to need to control Raleigh at some point?
ここが
So this is the control
制御
room.
ルーム。
Raleigh asks us to go to a small room in a passageway connecting areas 5 and 6. You see a huge computer here. The computers in this room control the various facilities in areas 5 and 6. It also controls the fire extinguishing
そ
system.
うなんだ。
I see. But what do we do
ここ
here?
に来てど
This! Yeah! Raleigh? This is my special move, the code hack. It takes away control.
つまり
So you're hacking it? My code goes way beyond mere hacking. I draw out the full potential of whatever I've hacked, making it better than ever.
消火設
So
備
you're
の
gonna
パワ
improve the
ー
fire
を
control
最大
system
限
to stop
引
the
き上げて
fire? Exactly. Teko-Eon's inventions can do some wild things. But it'll take a while to get some grip on the system. You guys can sleep while I work on this, okay?
バカ言うな
Don't be dumb, we're a
チ
team,
ー
we're
ム
all
の
gonna
仲間
work.
が戦って
A team? So you think of me as a teammate?
同じところ
Of
で
course, we're here with the same
背中
goal.
合ってんだなんだよ
Is that not okay? No, no, but I just got here.
ここまで
We've
来た
come this far, that's what
大事
matters.
なありがとうな
Thanks for getting us this far,
お
Raleigh.
前が地下に
No, I should be thanking you. I couldn't have come here without you.
俺の
Me? Yes. I made the decision to go underground because of how cool you look saving my men. So that's what they mean by the good you do for others is good you do for yourself. It's a real bargain to get the fire stopped. It's not just the fire, I can easily track down the heretics too. We'll take them all out. You're a reliable little guy, aren't you? Keep it up, Raleigh. Roger, leave it to me. Teko's gonna kill all of them at some point. He was happily conversing with Raleigh. Seeing this warms my heart. Aww. He was broken when I met him, but now he smiles so kindly. Reishimobe, a moment please. And hear Taiko Yon's voice through the headset. I have a question for you. Move to the corner so they can't hear. Okay. Move to the corner as instructed. Okay, what did you want to ask? You control animals with the power of God, don't you? My heart sinks. He knows about me and the power of God. I can't hold a steady breath. How can I get out of this? The angels told me no one must know about this. If you find out the power of God, you'll be locked up as a heretic. I have to do something else. I will look the other way. What did you just... I said I'll look the other way. As thanks for saving Arale. Really? But the power of God is a pretty serious taboo. It's fine, I'm not devout to begin with. Besides, the taboo is minor compared to everything. Seems to shoot an order is scrambled. Oh shit, wait. Scrambling all over. You mean this isn't the only place in shambles? Indeed, a Ministry of Security official told me they've been wiped out and need help. But I don't have time to help them. The Ministry of Security was wiped out? You really want help? This is what happens in turbulent times. Though this is going far. I wonder if there's someone pulling strings. Yeah, I think I said my theory at the beginning was like, none of these 5 ministers is truly the killer. Like, maybe it's like a Murder in the Orient Express type of thing, or maybe it's just like, they all kind of implicitly played a part in it, but like someone else is the killer. As of right now, my thought is on the doctor, like the Dr. Izaki, but that's just because it's like the only named character that we haven't encountered. Pulling strings. I don't have time to speculate. I have to stop the heretics as soon as I can. The Ryuga Palace has vital research data. We can't let them destroy it. The research is that important? Reishimobe, do you know why I study animal evolution? Well, gatekeepers needed to protect the treasure deep within Ryugu, so... The animals of Ryugu are known as the strongest gatekeepers in Shuten. Security. Well, there's that too, but that's not all. I want to see the new world that evolution will create. New world? The more we evolve the animals, the closer the new world is. What new world do you want? Spoilers ruin the fun. If you make it out alive, you shall see. Well then, I hope I survive. Of course you will. You have the best commander by your side. And that commander has nearly killed me multiple times. Don't worry about that anymore. I don't want to let Arale down. You should care about Arale, huh? He's my only friend, so please protect him. Yes, you leave Arale to me. I'll make sure he gets to your lab in one piece. So Taiko, please believe in us. I suddenly find myself smiling. I feel the founder in me rejoicing. Good to talk to you, Taiko. It's like talking to an old friend. There's no doubt now, they were best friends. The founder and Taiko Ion, they used to believe in each other, but eventually parted ways. One of them met a tragic end. Why were they separated? Why did Ion Taiko have to kill the founder? When this is all over, I wonder if he'll tell me. And then... Fire extinguishing system reinforcement complete. I heard Arale's excited voice. Router mode activated. My body is interpreted as a quantum router, connecting the basement and Taiko's laboratory. Taiko will leave the controls to you. Kind of interesting that a lot of them have like a break-off point right at that same spot. Not the same spot, I guess, but close. Anyway, I think we're gonna take this as an opportunity to run another ad, get it out of the way for a while. I also need to go get something real quick. What time is it in the recording? 2... Okay, see you guys in a couple of minutes. All right, we're back. So let's see. The Founder's Wish. Wait, actually, isn't this the final day for us? January 3rd? Thanks to Raleigh, they started firefighting in Area 6. In the midst of it, Teko recalled a promise he made to the Founder. Let's see. Alright, good. Desert storm of a downpour rains down on the burning field of Area 6. Smoke exhaust system is ventilating out the smoke with great force. If we continue like this for a few more hours, Area 6 will be fully operational. Well done, Arale. Thanks to Arale acting as a rotor, I'm able to get into some of the underground equipment. Tweak the settings of the smoke exhaust system and sprinklers to extinguish the flames as quickly as possible. Concentrate the water and extinguishing agents on the most intense parts of the fire. Adjust the exhaust system to control the airflow in Area 6, combining the smoke paths to prevent the fire from spreading. After several hours of work, we did it, Joe. Alright, finally the fire is under control. In just a few more hours, the fire in Area 6 will be completely extinguished. Shimobe, can you hear me? The fire will be out by morning. Take some rest for... Aww. Even before you tell them to rest, all three of them are fast asleep, lying in the grass of Area 5 with stupid grins on their faces. I go and work my butt off, and these guys... I suppose they must have been exhausted. I spent all day running around the vast research facility. Still, I wonder... What are you? Shimobe, his mystery only deepens. He seems suspicious, yet when you talk to him, he appears genuinely good-natured. Yet he wields forbidden powers freely, controlling the animals. Did you send Rei Shimobe here? The Founder says nothing. Of course, she says nothing. Oh. I don't know if Teko's acknowledged that Rei is is actually a girl. She's already dead. At least she's supposed to be dead. So be it. As soon as Rei Shimobe gave those words of confirmation, the voices of the ghost tormenting me completely ceased. It feels like everything has been forgiven. Everything. Perhaps because the tension was broken, I was suddenly overwhelmed by a strong drowsiness. I lay down on a chair and closed my eyes. I decided to take a nap while waiting for the fire to go out. Exhausted, I quickly fell asleep. I had a strangely vivid dream. In my dream, the Founder was standing in a cemetery in the wilderness. Countless gravestones peek out of the barren earth. So many have died. The Founder murmurs quietly. Friends have died, the forest has died, and the animals too. All that's left are these graves. It's lonely. The environment morphs into Earth, a planet of death. Factions fight over the few remaining habitable areas. With a great handicap of a non-killing doctrine, our comrades fall one by one. The Founder seems deeply pained by the situation. Teko, why do living things die? The Founder asked me quite an abstract question out of the blue. It's obvious. They die because they are weak. I give an equally abstract answer. She understands that we fight under overwhelmingly disadvantageous conditions, and doing so results in many sacrifices. But the Founder is not so concerned about that. She seeks an answer to the much larger, planet-sized question of death. And so, if a species can win the survival of the fittest and adapt to environmental changes, they won't die so easily. So if they become stronger, living things won't go extinct? Well, theoretically, yes. But that is purely theoretical. No matter how strong a species becomes, it likely can't live on Earth the way it is now. I had already given up on Earth. There was no way it would ever regain its vitality. But the Founder had not given up. See. Strength. That makes sense. The Founder clasps her hands together. Then, Teko, you should make living things stronger. Huh? If you create life strong enough to survive in any harsh environment, the Earth can become full of life again. What a great idea! Nothing about that is a great idea. Don't go spouting off impossibilities. Didn't you say that a true genius shines within the realm of impossibility or of the impossible? I do think it says something about Kodaka that so many of his stories are about a dead Earth. Actually, I guess that's kind of a theme of all the Tokyo games. A dying Earth is a common theme there. Even when it's only in fiction. But like, it doesn't say anything hopeful about this, or at least what their perspective on the world. And then its large-scale research requires massive investment in facilities, and don't worry about any of that. I'll be making a country soon. I'll make sure to allocate a part of the national budget for your research. What nonsense. It's too sudden to speak. But I couldn't dismiss it outright. The founder is a woman who always follows through on what she says. Once she declares she's making a country, she will surely create one. And I will secure a vast research budget. That was practically certain. Make life stronger, huh? Before I realized that I was seriously considering ways to pull it off. What kind of strength is needed to survive on a dead planet like Earth? Strong muscles, overwhelming physical stamina, high intelligence. Cooperation is also necessary. To induce such changes, I need to induce artificial evolution. I can accelerate the speed of evolution with science and adjust its directionality. I can't wait. Soon your tough creatures will be running around everywhere. The founder walks through the wilderness with a spring in his step. Bears, lions, maybe even rabbits. It's one of my many dreams to hug that soft white fur. I'm a pretty combative type, so maybe that's why I long for it so much. The warmth of living beings. Oh, what a wonderful world. The founder has a vision of the future in her mind. Imagining playing with animals that didn't even exist yet, she was full of joy, like an innocent girl. I don't want a lonely end. I want to see a happy end with the animals. So please, Teko, make Earth a happy planet again. With that look on her face, it was impossible to refuse. I sighed in resignation. I guess I had no choice. Since we're the same type, I'll grant your wish. Thank you, Teko. Blessed be the SHUTEN Order. Also, I feel like the implication has consistently been that they're not humans, right? Like, they keep on saying, like, well, what happened to the humans? As in, not including us in that. Which... is this... I mean, I keep making the joke about 100 line, but it feels more and more like we're doing something similar. Which, to be clear, I think is great, but, like, confused. And that day on, my days of struggle began. I need to go back and watch the VoD from when we finished the previous route, just so I can, like, see what exactly happened there. To reach such distant dreams, one must purge the less important bits. I cut away everything to fulfill the founder's dream. Even the founder. Ethics. Morality. Research partners. Oh, there's the doctor being killed in prison, I'm guessing. Okay, so maybe it's not them. And finally, even the founder herself. I had to discard the founder to fulfill her dream. I realized I was putting the cart before the horse, but I couldn't stop. But thanks to that, my research is almost complete. The strongest of creatures that break their extinction periods. The completion of the ultimate life form is near. Sure, I guess. Why not? Oh god. Night settlement. The group took a nap in Area 5 while waiting for the fire to be put out. We woke up in the middle of the night to take watch. I wonder if we'll find a fourth person. Oh. 2 a.m. 166 remaining until the end of the world. $166 lives. Like there's 166 humans left on Earth. I mean, I guess we haven't really encountered any... Well, no, because like the characters that we've encountered in the game, there have been children. There were children in the killing game segment, right? Like they were young. Yeah, and they keep on saying no human conception. And like, it was really noticeable that the founder, when she was all chopped up, there wasn't any blood. But also, I thought that was maybe just a stylistic thing, but then we've seen a bunch of points where there is a bunch of blood everywhere, including the heads being exploded. So I don't think it's that all of them are like bots or anything like that. Thank you for the hydration check, Tits. I don't know. I'm trying to like. I think the problem is that all of my theories are going to be based off the fact that this feels familiar, and I'm going to keep on thinking about it in those terms, which is going to lead me into some mistakes. But like, it does feel very familiar, you know? Like a lot of this stuff is a recurring theme. And it's not a bad thing, to be clear. I think it's a good thing. I think it's an interesting theme to have this sort of recurring. But with that, it's also kind of just a question of like, what part of it is meant to be a recurring theme? What part of it is just kind of me constructing it? I don't know. It's late. Past 2 a.m. I'm sitting on the fields of Area 5 looking up at the night sky displayed on the ceiling. First and second magnitude stars, shooting stars, even constellations are replicated. I know they're all fake, but they look like the real thing. They do it. The wonders of geniuses make me think how small I am. Kotsuki, you are still awake? The sleeping out ally wakes up next to me. Are you keeping lookout? Yeah, we might have wrecks, but it's still not safe here. I can take over now, then. You should get some sleep. It's fine. I can't really sleep anyways. Insomnia? Oh, shit. I keep on bumping my mic. It's not like I can't sleep, it's just that staying awake makes things easier. Getting sleep makes me feel guilty. How could I sleep when I ran someone over? Oh my god, you've got to let it go and move on, man. I dream about that day every time I close my eyes. Me racing through the alley on the bike. Hitting the woman. I keep on kind of waiting for them to reveal something like new here when this happens, but they kind of don't. And I awaken to me running away. The tentacle box. Yeah, Rale. I wake up, I can't go back to sleep, so I just pray till morning. For that woman I hit. There can be no response for a murderer, though. As I say that and laugh. I look down sadly. What are you getting down for? Help my worthlessness like you used to. Kotsuki, I really misunderstood you. Misunderstood? I thought you were a coward running from your crime. That's why I said that. I just jumpsuit like you got caught for hit and run fleeing again. Coward, try atoning a little. But you've been facing what you did and suffering for it. Like Teko. I'm not saying you're wrong, but do you think he's really suffering? Doesn't feel like it. He's acting cold. He's actually pretty delicate, you know? Oh, interesting. Hey, look, hi. It's hanging a little to the left, if you must know. How are you doing? He rolls in his sleep every night, like he hears ghosts. Really? Even a genie is capable of making this night sky worries about the same things I do? That's why I don't want him to do more bad things, so he can sleep. For that, Raleigh quietly shows his resolve. Seeing that, I can't help but think of the guys. Thinking of the guys who went through everything with me. We'll get through it. Maybe nothing but a speck alone, but together, yeah, we'll do it. Raleigh raises his tiny fist and we swear a pact. We'll get through it together. I don't know where this road leads, but at the end of it, I feel like we can gain redemption. Serving all day. Get some rest. God, it's so loud. I have the volume turned down pretty substantially for like the desktop audio, so it's not as bad, I guess, for you guys, but like it's so fucking loud. Alright, so the pursuit resumed is the next one. I'm so curious about what happens down this route. I'm assuming he just died. There's no way it's not a bad ending. After a brief rest, the two confirmed the fire in Area 6 was extinguished. They got on Rex and resumed their pursuit of the heretics. Second favorite blonde. You know what? That's fair. Should always be your own favorite blonde. $630. 166 remaining until the end of the world. Ew. Oh, this is because it's all wet. Both of you hold tight. We're rushing through. The two of infiltrating the research lab. We got up early and resumed our pursuit of the heretics. Thanks to Raleig's reinforced sprinklers and the anti-smoke system, the fire was finally extinguished. Need to make up for lost time. We need to go faster. The ground wasn't well drained and is muddy. We overcome one obstacle only to run into another. Everyone needs to catch up too. Hurry up, they've already reached Area 8. The path is too muddy, it's slowing us down. Make Rex kick away the mud and keep going. Always being so reckless from the safety of your throne, Lord Yawn. Are people in power always like this? They really don't know what it's like risking their lives. No, this is for Raleigh. Me? Raleigh looks confused at the sudden order. You've made it all the way to the underground just to leech off Orei Shimobe. But what can I do about this? The animals in the research lab are biological weapons with chips in their brains. They're part machine. In other words, so I can code hack them? Yeah, theoretically. Plug the cord into Rex's nostrils. Chips on the back of the olfactory bulb. Ew. But the chip was invented by Dr. Izaki. It must be difficult to hack. And Teko Eon. Do you think I'm lesser than Izaki? No, never. Teko is the bestest around. Then as my invention, you were the bestest around, too. Or heck, maybe even more than that. Me above Teko. You're a high-performance robot that has exceeded my expectations. You got to the underground and even stopped the fire. You can do it. Believe in yourself, Raleigh. You're my assistant, right? Raleigh looks way more determined now. Then... Watch out, Raleigh. Hey, Raleigh, don't overdo it. You're gonna fall. Raleigh extends his tentacles and jumps on Rex's head. Extends them further and inserts it into Rex's nostrils. Then... Oh no. Oh. Immediately Rex began to change. The muscles bulk up at a rapid pace. Running full speed, hold on tight. Unafraid of the mud, Rex bursts forth like a bullet train. Raleigh is now in control of Rex. I don't need the power of God to control animals as long as we have Raleigh's code hack. Raleigh, this is awesome. This is the happiest I've ever heard Ku sound. We can do it this time. We can catch the heretics. Yeah, except for Rex is gonna explode. Speed adjustment. After merging with Raleigh, Rex started chasing the heretics at full speed, but could he make it in time at this pace? I wonder how far along we are, like, or how close we are to the end. Like, of this route. Obviously not the whole game, so long as that from that. Go, Raleigh. Go, Raleigh. Whatever the fuck. With Raleigh's fusion, the highly evolved organism Rex has become the strongest and fastest biological weapon. Strong, fast, and beautiful. Just watching its majestic form through the monitor sends shivers down my spine. Ugh. My breathing gets ragged, my heart pounding through my chest. What is this feeling? Watching Raleigh's growth makes me happy as if it were my own accomplishment. Even though he's not here, I feel closer to him than ever. I never felt this way before. When did my mindset change? It was when he gave me those comforting words. I forgive you, Teko. When he gave me those words of forgiveness, I felt like my heart, trapped in guilt, was finally released, letting me see what was important. Raleigh's future, to see someone important like him evolve. I want to see it. I want to witness it. My thought process had changed. Well, I can't just sit here admiring him. Take a deep breath to regain my composure and analyze the situation. Will they make it? The heretics are struggling their way through Area 8. They could reach Area 9 at any moment. Ideally, like Raleigh to speed up even more. But demanding too much could lead to malfunction. If he stumbles and falls into the mud, Rex will never rise again. What do I do? Do I speed up or do I maintain this pace? It's better to be safe than sorry. If Rex falls and can't run, the world will end at that moment. Just be careful not to get hurt, Raleigh. Wait, so what happens if we try and...
行け。
Thankfully, it was a short section.
君を許すよ。
ま
So we still have to speed up.
あ間に合うか。どうせ
Is that a good choice, or is that just... That sounds like a good choice.
あられ
Time to speed up, Arale. Full throttle.
全速力を出
And
せ。
I can demand Arale to speed up. That's right. He decided to trust Arale. No more worrying. He needs to spur him on. But I don't think I can go any faster.
無理。
Don't be weak. Rex's full potential isn't that limited.
でも
But if I go any faster, I'll probably drop these two off my back.
二人を振り
If
落
you're
とす
worried
のが
about
心
shaking them
配
off, you
な
can
ら
steer them or store them where they won't fall. Store them? I don't think I have a sword and look like
いや
that.
ある
Hey, dude, the point is, well, where are you putting them? Sudden stop. Well, you see some sort of instruction for Taiko and brought rocks to and stop. Oh, this is where we're getting stored somewhere, which is concerning. Why did you stop? Something happened?
おいあられ
Hey, Raleigh, don't we need to hurry? The heretic's already in Area 8, right?
いい
Rex
京
only
都は
stops.
もう
Raleigh
ええや
asked us to get off his
二
back.
人とも
You two go stand there shoulder to shoulder. Oh, he's gonna put us in the mouth. Because Raleigh told us to stand side by side. Huh? What? The next moment, Rex's giant mouth is approaching. We're enveloped in his swallowed whole. Girl, there's still stomach acid in there, is there not? I mean, I guess it's, maybe not, but Arale Rex hid Ray and Ku in his mouth to move even faster. Tucker could only admire his courage. They have to come out somehow. That's concerning.
エリア7
We made it to
到
Area
達
7. Keep going,
そのまま
Arale.
行け
See, Rex finally getting to Area 7 on the monitor. Area 7 is filled with giant trees and carnivorous plants. It is littered with obstacles. But such obstacles mean nothing to the current Arale. At this speed, he'll reach Area 8 in no time. That aside,
何ここ暗い。それにぬる
so dark and slimy in here.
おいあられ
Raleigh, what do you think you're doing? You gotta get us out of here. I connected to Ray and Ku's radios. Loud yelling fills my ears. Ray and Ku are stored inside Rex's mouth at the moment, wrapped around his tongue. As long as they have some oxygen, they should be fine. Probably. Most likely. Okay, so they weren't swallowed.
うるさいぞ二人とも
Quiet down, both of you. Arale is running now. Stay calm inside his mouth. I got my communication and returned to watching Arale's magnificent form. Does he have a crush on his robot?
綺麗
How beautiful. Majestic form of Rex fused with Arale looks like a mythical divine beast. Beautiful and oh so strong. Ugh. My eyes feel hot. The image of the clumsy Arale from not so long ago flashes in my mind. He was only clumsy because of me, wasn't he? Tucker, did you say something?
いや
No, it's nothing.
なんでもないよ
I was the one who underestimated Arale the most. Even knowing Arale's potential, I treated him like a child and never gave him a chance to show his true abilities. Because I wanted him to stay by my side. Overprotection hinders evolution. As a scientist who leads evolution, I was actually hindering it. What an unfunny joke. Arale was stuck in an evolutionary dead end because of me. Once you freed him and spurred his growth, were those two. Right then. Message. I got a message from Manji Fishicho, a minister at the Ministry of Security. Her message is another request for assistance following the one from last night. Send all your robots and weapons over at once. Immediately. How polite. Her high level of character shines right through the text. Of course, it goes straight to the ignore pile. The Ministry of Security, which is already in ruins, has the lowest priority. Misallocating resources here could doom the nation. With the Heretics' activities intensifying all over Shuten, there are two facilities that must be protected at all costs. One is, of course, Ryugu. We must eliminate the Heretics before they destroy the Thing in the deepest depths. The other high priority facility is the headquarters. If Heretics infiltrate that one room at the headquarters, things will get very bad. The battle at Ryugu is about to end. It's time to think about what comes next. We need to strengthen our defenses at the headquarters just in case. To do this, time for another lock.
しもべれ
Hey, Shimobe.
Otsuki-kun.
Otsuki, can you hear me? There's something I need to tell you. I
君らに
connected the
伝え
two
ておきた
still
いことが
cupped inside Rex's mouth. Tell us what? You gotta get us out of here first. I'm not good with slimy stuff. His drool's going all over.
竜宮殿の戦
The
い
battle
は
at Ryugu is almost over. When Arale finishes dealing with the heretics, you two go to the panel on the east wall of Area 8 and enter 243664.
243664
Enter the numbers to unlock the satellite room. There are 3 escape pods left inside. Use them to get out of the lab. What do we do after we escape? I hate to ask more of you when you're already tired, but I need you to escort me safely to the headquarters building. There'll be additional compensation, of course. Additional compensation? After you escort me safely, Kotsuki, you can go anywhere you like. There's no need to return to the prison. What? Wait, you're gonna pardon Ku? Ku? He died in yesterday's riot. His body was torn apart by animals with no remains left. No, I haven't atoned for what I've done. If I leave now... No, you've atoned enough. This is the result you achieved with your own efforts. Despite being scorned as a criminal and having your comrades killed brutally, you still pursued the heretics. Your contributions are worthy of clemency. A pawn isn't so disposable after all. You taught me that. Arale's growth might be thanks to you. These are my genuine feelings. I could finally admit to my mistakes. I was wrong to dismiss Kotsuki as a mere pawn. This is all a bit weird. Since when did I become so honest? Ku, I can see your family again. I can't really believe it yet, but I can see them again. That's right, Ku, just like how you promised. Take me with you too. With the jubilant voices acting as background music, I continue to watch Arale's majestic form. I should have relied on you sooner. If I had believed in Arale's potential and given him opportunities to grow, I might have had more options available to me. Trying to do everything alone creates impossible situations. Pushing through the impossible leads to wrongdoing. Maybe I was being stubborn. But from now on, we can do it together. If I can work with this Arale, then we can overcome any difficulty. It's time to graduate from playing the anti-hero. Arale and I will become the strongest duo in Shuten. We'll be the heroes leading the Shuten Order after the founder's death. Together we will change the world. The best evolution. I was dreaming of such a dazzling future when suddenly... The monitor suddenly flashed with a bright light. My vision is completely engulfed by the light. Uh-oh, Skedio. After the light came darkness. The intensity blinded me temporarily. What happened? I expressed my impatience and wait for my vision to return. But what I see is... What in the... As my vision returns, all I can see is Area 7 up in flames. Was that an explosion? Area 7 was blown away along with the flash. The flames are spreading quickly. Arale, say something, Arale! I call desperately, but there's no response. I can't see Arale on the monitor. Where are you? Answer me! Frantically switch cameras, desperately looking for him. Only to find... Oh. A battered Rex covered in severe burns. Arale, are you conscious? Answer me, Arale. Okay, I'm fine. The explosion was really close, but that made the shock not quite as bad. Arale. Hearing his voice, I feel relieved. It seems the worst case scenario was avoided. Ray and Ku are also safe. It was a good idea to put them in Rex's mouth. Yes, they're still there. That's not important now. Rex's skin is charred, with both its front legs missing. Since his back legs are intact, he can still move. Arale, what about your core? How's your core chip? Arale's personality, his humanity and memory are all concentrated in the core chip in his head. His core chip breaks, he dies. The core is okay. The shock was absorbed and the heat isn't too bad. Good, that's a relief. But I can't relax just yet. Retreat to Area 6 immediately. If you stay there, the heat will melt your core. The flames continue to grow. They must have doused Area 7 with flammable chemicals beforehand. What incredible meticulousness. We're back to Area 6, Arale. But no matter how much I urge him, he doesn't try to move. Arale, what are you doing? Hurry. I'm going to push through Area 7. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing from him. What are you? You're going to die in this heat. If I retreat now, we won't be able to catch up to the heretics. Even if you catch up, it all means nothing if you die. No, it does mean something. If you soon inside my mouth can defeat the heretics and bring back peace. I don't care about peace. It's all meaningless if you die. I yell, trying to stop him, but Arale just smiles at me softly. You sacrificed so much for the Shuten Order. It wouldn't be right for me to be the exception. Rex starts moving unsteadily. By his own will, he charges into the flames. His front legs are already gone, yet his steps show no hesitation. He moves ever forward, steadfast. Stop it, Arale. You'll burn to death. Turn back. Why not just hide in Rex's mouth and control it from there so that you have, like, more of a... Like, you have more protection. I have to take responsibility for all those I killed. I must save others. I'm the one who killed them, not you. I told you, your sins are my sins too. I think I've always wanted this. To atone in your place so you can rest peacefully. Stop, Arale. Turn back, please. Deko, thank you for everything. Being your friend was truly... Come back, Arale. Come back. Come back. No matter how much I shout, Arale does not turn back. He disappears into the flames. Oh no. I never heard his voice again. We must be getting close to the end, right? I mean, we haven't gone back to him since this one. Which I'm guessing would be this. Like, we'd have to go all the way back up there for that. Which isn't really worth it. As Ray and Ku exited Rex's mouth, they were stunned as they saw the charred Rex. And where was Arale? Arale is dead. Oh no. Weird little tentacle monster robot. I don't know what that noise is, man. Oh. Rex. Oh no. What the hell? Chris. I could make heads or tails of anything. If something got stuffed into Rex's mouth, and when I made it out, Rex, who had safely carried us through, lay dead in the corridor. The remains all charred black. And Arale. Where's Arale? Arale, where are you? Speak now. He should have been attached to Rex's head. He didn't fall off, did he? And then Arale is dead. I hear a quiet voice through the headset. Dead? Now isn't the time for jokes, directly on. Just tell us where Arale is. There was an explosion in Area 7. Had he turned back, he would have lived. But Arale kept going. All to deliver you to Area 8. Can't believe it. Can't believe Arale is dead. Dr. Yon. So where's Arale? He's still there, though hardly recognizable. Still there. Is Arale still attached to Rex? No, I don't believe it. We made a promise last night to make amends together. Won't believe it. Ku. Arale, come out now. Answer me. He frantically ruffles through the feathers on Rex's head. He seems to believe Arale is still there. Ku suddenly stops. Ku, what's wrong? Let me see. No, don't. Ku warns me to stop. Ku, why? Don't come any closer. You won't be able to finish your mission. What? What? Arale wouldn't want to be seen like this. I'll say farewell on your behalf, so look away. That's weird as hell. Oh. I bet I know what's going to happen. Or at least, not that I know what's going to happen, but at least I know, I think, structurally what will happen, which is that we're finally going to get to go back and see what happened with Ku at 2 a.m. And it's going to be that they made some sort of a promise, or they had some sort of a plan, or like they'd figured something out and this was all to deceive Ray. Maybe even to test and see what kind of abilities Ray might have. Take a look. No. No, I must. Arale came to the underground, well aware of the dangers within. We can't just abandon Arale and move on. Maybe this isn't actually a big thing. With determination, run to the charred Rex, then... Oh. Arale is barely recognizable. His tentacles are completely scorched, and his head is melting from the heat. My adorable Arale. Arale. Let's go, Ray. Stop looking now. He tugs my hand, urging me to go. But... Yes, leave Arale to me. I'll make sure he gets back to your lab in one piece. I promised that Arale would come home. Yet... Ray? Let's at least take the body. Ow, he's still hot. So my palms are in an oven. Rex's skin sticks to Arale's molten body. I'm gonna pull it off. Go, Ray, you'll injure yourself. He tries to stop me, but I can't give up. I'll bring you back to Teko. Pull Arale with all my might. It is my duty to make sure Arale returns home. This isn't as the founder, but as Rei Shimobe. Aww. Finally pull Arale away from Rex's skin. To prevent hurting my hands anymore, I hold Arale in my hood. Wait, show your hands. It burns. Teko, give us orders. We'll beat those heretics for Arale's sake. Arale has entrusted the future of Ryugu to us. We can't let a sacrifice go to waste. We will catch this heretic.
オペレーショ
Give
ン
orders.
嫌
I
だ。
refuse. Girl, what the fuck are you doing now? Deco?
嫌だって
I
言っ
told you
たん
no.
だ。
I refuse to defend a country without
あ
Arale.
られがもう死ぬ。
Wait, please reconsider. You don't want Arale to have died in vain, do you?
無駄も何も。
There's no point. It's game over for me now that
あ
Arale
れ
is
が死んだ時点で僕
gone.
の戦いはもう終わりだよ。
Deco-yan sounds like an empty
ゲ
husk.
ームオー
But
バー。
Ryugu, but the SHUTEN order. If we give up now,
ご苦労様。
you can go home now.
君たち
帰っていい
Huh?
って
But then SHUTEN will...
終点峡谷は
そんなもん。
Good. I hope it
滅べば
burns.
いい。
With those words, the headset goes silent. I feel myself blacking out. It's like all the lights have gone out. What are we supposed to do? Without Rex or Arale, the tactician Tekoyan was our last hope. Why now do I realize how much I was relying on Tekoyan? He may not be trustworthy, but we could resolve anything with Tekoyan's command. Even then... And then... And then... Do we stand a chance without him? Now I have to make my own choices. How do I fight? Against the heretics in Area 8.
レイさんはここで
Wait,
待っ
wait
てて
here.
くれ。
Huh?
あられの
I'll avenge
敵は
Arale.
俺
I
が
have to as his friend.
俺が
待って
Wait,
クー
how are you gonna avenge him? We don't have
敵を
Rex
取るって
anymore.
どうやって私たちにはもう
一応
I picked up a gun in Area 2. That'll be enough.
エリ
銃があった
Which is a
ところ
gun.
で
The heretics might still have
相
bombs.
手はまだ
そう
Maybe
だ
I'm being reckless. Fighting them with this is a
You will
99% chance I'll die.
だったら
Then,
でも
what matters isn't how I fight, but that I don't run away.
あられは逃げずに
Well, I didn't run away. He plunged into the flames and left the future of the SHUTEN order to
パク
us.
スタンここで俺
If
が
I run
逃げ
away,
出
I'll
し
be
た
betraying my friend
俺
Arale.
は行く
Going. Who runs off to Area 8, staying further and further away. There was no hesitation in his steps. Pitiful. I'm ashamed of myself. Do I really need a weapon? Am I unable to move without guidance? Am I really worthy of being the founder? Diva, what are you talking about? Leading everyone against the toughest of opponents. That is the founder's role. Let my subjects take the front line. I don't... Okay, sure. Chase after Ku. Doesn't matter how I fight or whether or not we win. Just that I don't turn my back. We'll go down fighting, not fleeing. Okay, we finally are getting something from him. What is this, the ocean? Mediterranean. It was like a beach from a book or something. Sand under our feet and ocean stretching beyond the horizon.
異教徒
The
が
heretics
いない
aren't here? He whispers, voice trembling. True, there's not a person in sight, which means
異教徒
the
の
heretics are already at Area 9 then?
エリア
Not
9
good.
に
If
た
it's
ど
the
り着い
deepest
たって
area,
ことかよ
shooting's done for. I look around for a way to get across the shore. There's got to be a bridge or a boat or something. Oh. But the bridge was destroyed. Scraps resembling the wreckage of a boat are floating in the sea.
どうしろってん
What
だ
do we do now?
どうす
No
れば
choice but to swim. It's gonna be torture. We need something like a kickboard. Anything that looks like it'll float. Driftwood from the wreck. Or wood from the bridge. There's boat wreckage all over the shore riddled with holes. Garbage, all of it. I take wood from the wreck, I guess. Go to gather floating pieces of the wreckage. Oh shit! Suddenly I hear what sounds like a tidal wave. I spot a giant fish with teeth like stakes. It opens its giant mouth, biting down on me. Oh. Okay, well, shark's teeth crunch through my bone. You know what? That's the first bad end we've managed to get in almost 3 hours, or over 3 hours now. Gee, holy shit. To avoid this, check the debris carefully before making a choice. Don't get too close to places that look dangerous. I thought the blood on it was just like the result of there being dead people, but I guess it makes sense that the boat was. Yeah, that. I probably should put 2 and 2 together there. Take the wood from the bridge. Gather pieces of the wreckage left on the beach. Girl, what? Does it sound like a tidal wave? Spot a giant fish. Teeth like steaks. It opens its giant mouth, biting down. Girl, what? Oh. What? Street gang flashes in my mind. Oh, okay. I hear Ray's voice. My body gets pushed to the beach. Run! Incoming teeth. Feeling of death. Ray pulls my hand and I dash from the beach. I breathe as hard as I can. I get it together and peer back at the beach. The fish are gone and the water is calm again. It's as if nothing ever happened. What the hell was that? I guess about the words. Was that a shark? I've seen them in encyclopedias. It's a shark, great white, the ocean's symbol of terror. How are we supposed to cross with that there? It's definitely a highly evolved one. We're dead if we get in the water. Yeah, for sure. Unless we pray to take control of this one, given that we don't have an animal that we're currently controlling. My heart feels like it's going to explode just remembering what happened. It might even be scarier than Rex. There's just no beating this thing. But we can't just stay here. Think. There has to be a way across. To do this, we need to kill the shark. We don't need to kill it. Training it's enough. Ray says so nonchalantly. Train? There's no way even you could get through to it. It's a fish. Doesn't matter. I can't get into it, but I have a special ability. I can control any animal. Control animals? Sounds ridiculous, but Ray easily managed to control Rex. I'll control the shark. I can cross holding onto its dorsal fin. And let's ride together like we did with Rex. I don't think 2 people will fit on a shark. You'd lose a lot of speed. Then I'll swim. I'll do my best to keep up. No, it's too far, and there are probably a lot more dangers too. Then what am I supposed to do? You head back to the surface. What did you... Teko said there's an escape pod in this area. Take that and go without me. Now you're gonna treat me like baggage? No, that's not it. I want you to check on Teko. Director Eon. He was clearly not normal that last time we saw him. Yeah, his best friend got melted. It's true, he's been radio silent ever since our ally's death. He's definitely desperate. He might even kill himself out of guilt. Okay, well, I mean, I guess. The doctrine forbids suicide, but who knows what that Director Eon will do. Do I stay here to be dead weight, or should I check on Director Eon? No, go home. There's nothing here for you if you stay. The voice echoes in my head. Whose voice is that supposed to be? My adventure's over. Don't cause me any more worry. Shut up, I'm not running! That was too close. I was about to make the same mistake. Whose voice was that supposed to be? Same mistake as before. Alright, if you can really control that shark, then can you try it now? What? Right now? It takes... Sarah Ray going up to him. I won't let him lie to me. That's when he... I can control animals, but I need to be able to see them. So he wasn't really lying. He just wanted me to get to safety. I figured as much. He's too nice. I'm not even mad now. We don't have time to argue. So in order to use your power, we need to get it to break the surface. Wherever it is, how are we going to get it out? Want to attract a fish? I guess we're going fishing. It's not like we need a rod and reel, though. We just need it to break surface. Bait. What would work on a shark? Meat? Or just them? Good job collecting the live bait. Oh, he's going to be bait now. That's right, we have bait. Decorayon approved live bait. But if I do this, I'll... never get to see my family again.
クー君
Okay, what's wrong?
Do
Are you sure you shouldn't go?
こんな時まで
Really gonna think
俺
about
の
me at a
心
time like
配かよ
this?
レイさん
I let out a little chuckle. It's a anticlimactic that actually strengthened my resolve. I really wanted to see them again. My family. But that's enough of the past. This is about the now. And now, Ray's here. If I can protect him, then...
レイさん
Ray, thank you.
ありがとう
You hugged me the first time we
初めて
met.
会った時
Huh?
あの時
I felt like I remembered the mother I can't picture
こうや
anymore.
って抱きしめて
Being
もらっ
hugged
た
made me
こと
feel
が
cared for.
過去にもあるような
It
気がし
calmed
て
me.
俺は
I felt like I was worth
誰
being
かに
hugged.
抱きしめてもらえるようなやつなんだって
I think we've had the redemption arc going for a hot
レッ
minute
クスのタンデ
here.
ムも
Oh,
爽
what
快だった
was-
ぜ
oh, I just like flexed my wrist and that crunched a lot. That wasn't a good feeling. Riding together on Rex is exhilarating. We must be the only people in history to travel around on a dinosaur.
歴史上俺たちくらいじゃエリアこの
Area 5 was beautiful. It stirred my soul. There wasn't anything that beautiful.
魂が震えたぜあんな
There's still so
綺
much I
麗
want
な
to say to him.
他に
The
は
world will end by the time I've gotten it all out. There's just one last thing. That's my last words to Professor Ozaki.
なあレイさん
Ray, if you see Professor Ozaki,
大月空
tell
は
her Koitsuki enjoyed his adventure.
江崎博士
Professor Ozaki?
その人はもう
She's supposed to be
死
dead
んでる
though.
はずじゃ
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what the world
江
thinks.
崎博士は生
She's
きてる
alive
ぜ
and well in the prison.
看護
She's alive?
死を偽
She
装したん
saved your
だ
death. Apparently they made
そ
things
の方
easier.
が何か
じゃあ
So Teko's been tricked
ペ
then?
コさんは
ああ
Yeah, she's a
Izaki
genius
has
after all.
been inside the
They're pretty good at tricking each other.
俺が竜宮
I originally came to
に
Ryugu to
働
get the two of them to make up.
イオン所長の
Went to
横
smack him and let him
面
know.
意地張って
Stop being so damn stubborn and go get your
早
friend.
く立ちを迎えに
But it
行
was
きや
just
が
a
れ
dream for a grunt like me to talk with the director. Never got the chance.
江崎博士は
She's been waiting for him to get her
ず
at
っ
the
と
prison
イオン
this
所
whole
長が
time.
迎えに来るのを
She's pretty
そこ
upset.
で待ってんだ
Upset? A genius like her.
天才なんて
Even geniuses can be
案
like
外
that.
そんなもんなんじゃねえの
Being able to build a whole underground world, but in some ways they're the same as us. You'll get it if you talk to them. You can overcome hatred and reach an understanding.
僕に犯
Despite
罪者
being
と
scorned as a
侮られ
criminal and having your comrades killed brutally, you still pursued the heretics. Your contributions are worthy of clemency.
異教徒の追跡に尽くした君の貢献は
Hearing those words from him made me so happy. He recognized me, a criminal. Thanks to him, I can die a man. Yurimiarale, I won't run. He ran right into the flames without backing down. How could I run away? This time I'm not running. This time I'll protect him. Protect Ray's future. That's... it. Like... Oh, you didn't need to jump into the water. You could have just, like, been close to it. That worked last time.
俺の
I way to
償い
atonement.
だ
Cool. Ray, better get praying fast. Oh. First and last. Ku decided to become live bait to lure the shark closer and help Ray control it to cross the waters of Area 8. I mean, the fact that the professor was doing VR shit makes me worried about this. Come on, you sharks, it's fresh bait waiting for you. He suddenly jumps into the sea, taunting the sharks. Ku, what are you doing? Get out of there! Come at me. I'll face you head on. Huh? Realize what Ku wants. Could it be he's using himself as shark bait? An ominous fin emerges. It's the shark. It's after Ku. Ku run away. Shark! Yes, come this way, Sharky.
もっとこっちに近づ
He
いて
doesn't
こ
listen
い
to me. Then the shark reappears, opens its huge mouth, its sharp teeth moving ever so close to Ku. It's so good, or Ku stood still. We went into my prayer pose. Please, God, let that shark. Shark's gonna eat Ku. Please grant me the power to train. We haven't gotten to do a power of God yet this stream. I think this is the longest we've gone. Close my eyes and pray for Ku's safety. I promised that we would return to his family on the street. I will save him. I open my eyes hoping for the best. I don't think we're getting the best. The shark's mouth is closed. It stays perfectly still and... Oh, thank God. Oh, Ku. He was smiling proudly and laughing. Thank God you're safe. I really thought he was done for. I swear I took 3 years off my life despite only having 2 days to live. Don't make me panic like that. He smiles at me as if to say sorry. Is he sincere though? Can we get back to land? Who knows what other dangers are here? So he comes back. The two of us can ride the shark across the sea and fight those heretics at the deepest area. Can't take the shark all the way there, however. I'll have to train another animal. Come this far. The rest is up to fate. I'm going to keep this momentum, and then... Yeah, no, he's... That's what I was thinking, is that, like, he must have gotten bitten well before. Notice the water surface is a strange color. At first I thought I was seeing things. Is it just the light? No, it's definitely red. Only surface around Ku is sea. The rest is red. I think that's backwards. Thank you, Ray. Huh? He was swept up by an offshore whirlpool. Like a tree leaf, he's powerless. Wait. A single hand reaches above the surface, like it's waving. And then it's gone. Soon the hand, too, is out of sight. As if no one was ever there. Wait, wait! Don't leave me, Ku. Ku successfully lured the shark for race. Severely wounded, he sank alone into the sea. It was all a simulation. It's all the VR. Surfaces light grew dimmer as I sank into the dark, dark deep. I guess I couldn't atone. Criminal saving the world? There's no way. How could I have dreamt that up? Failing to atone. I can only be headed for hell. It's supposed to be eternal torture or something. It's a fitting end for a criminal. I'm not afraid to go to hell. I deserve to suffer. But it's not about me. Ray, be safe. I can't protect him to the end. It's my one regret. I can't even go calmly to hell without worrying he's safe. Is there no way for me to stay? Just a few hours. I just need to see he gets out safely. I'm fine with dying, just let me be by him. Spirits or souls do exist, no matter what I have to suffer through. I want to be by him. No. Your story ends here. I hear a voice from somewhere. Darkness overtakes my sight. You certainly did make a mess of things. Your strength surprised me. But you've done enough. Rest. Enough. No, not yet. I haven't helped Ray yet. No, you don't need to wander around anymore. Rest peacefully. Go home. Back to the pure void. I hear something crack. Now my vision is bleached white. Enveloped in gentle light, Me? Who am I? I don't know anything. I don't know, but this place is full of joy. Oh, it's like a dream. No, I'm the dream. Scenario end. Kotsuki's story is over. Proceed with the Rashima-based story. I mean, I think that's still... Something about this is the simulation thing for him. Because that's what ties into the doctor, right? Is that she was doing what used to be called VR. But like, I don't know. I think that something about him wasn't real. I think that it's not that all of this was fake, because I think too much of what's happening is legitimate, but like, I don't know. Thanks to Ku's sacrifice, Ray was able to tame the shark and cross the sea. Soon the entrance to Area 9 came into view. Can't believe Ku died without figuring out Ray's real gender. Or like without acknowledging, I guess. Crossing the sea on the shark, I see the entrance to a cave on the shore. Area 9 is up ahead. The deepest part of Ryugu. The heretics are on the other side. We need to defeat them to save the world, to save everyone. Did Ku give us his gun? This is what they'd have wanted. We were supposed to fight together. Everyone's gone. Rex was incinerated, our ally dissolved, Teguion gave up, and Ku... He's sleeping with the fishes. Ku, damn it. My heart pains when I recall Ku's final moments. I just wanted him to go home. Home to his family on the streets. We even made a pinky promise. A promise that we can't keep. Even if I do this alone, I save the world without Ku. What's even the point? What's with the long face, Ray? What? I hear voices and look up. Oh my god, we're finally seeing the angels again. Himuru, Migatoru. Faye, we've been watching you the whole time. Good job here. Even though you had help from God, you still made it here mostly by yourself. Minotaur, I want to save Ku. Help, please. Sadness I was holding back now wells up. Tear after tear, one after the next. I can't stop. Ku. Okay, I understand. But you can grieve later. You must defeat the heretics and save the SHUTEN Order. If you quit here, the world will end and there'll be nothing to even grieve. You really want all proof of their existence gone? Himiru's words snapped me out of it. If I quit here, Ku's death will be in vain. I'll have to carry out Ku's wishes. Tell Ku, save the world and tell Ku's family. Tell them how hard he fought. Yes, I need to carry on. I am the founder after all. I must save SHUTEN. You certainly looked the part. Your identity came back before your memories. Wipe those tears and get up to the deepest part of the labyrinth. Motivated whenever we stepped into the cave. I do kind of still think that the professor is the one who killed us. I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to forget that I said it, or I'm going to forget what part of what stream I said it in, so I'm not going to be able to check the VoDs, but I'm guessing that when Teko is saying that he killed us, or like that he was involved in our death, that he's the cause of it, whatever, I think he means that he caused whatever happened to Izaki to happen. Like, it's his fault that Izaki was in the position that she was in, and she killed us. Is, I think, what they're currently indicating. The long, dark, downhill slope. And finally, we reach the deepest part of the labyrinth. Ew. Is this... We finally arrived at Area 9. The place is like an aquarium. There's a giant glass wall separating us from the water. Floating inside is... a brain? It's huge. This is the treasure of SHUTEN? This is the thing the heretics are trying to destroy? Wait, the heretics! Be careful, you two. The heretics arrived here first. They should be hiding somewhere. What? Ray, the heretics are right there. There? Ah. On the ground, a mountain of corpses lay. The heretics and... Minotaur? What is this? A gorilla? No, a bull? Some sort of primate lays spread-eagled on the ground. Most of its body looks to be a gorilla, yet the head is a bull. This is one of those chimeras, like half gorilla, half bull. Right? Also, hi, Enox. But yeah, like, God. I think this game's art style is so fucking good. Half man and half bull chimera deep in the dungeons. I believe this was modeled after the Minotaur. Yeah, see, I called it. Minotaur? Judging from this, the chimera was the last line of defense for the treasure. They had a fierce battle against the heretics. So they finished each other off? You did it, Ray. Good thing you were late. Finished each other off? So the heretics were annihilated? It's made by... Tukyo's part of it, but it's made by someone else, but it's written by Kodaka. So, like, tangentially connected. They did have a zero escape route before this one. The heretics were annihilated? Does that mean our fight is... Is it over? Just like that. Calling a hideous thing like this a treasure is very bad taste. I don't mind it really. It has the same grotesque beauty of a sea cucumber. So I may state the angels admire the secret treasure. Secret treasure floating in the tank. Sorry, I'm just pausing the ad for a little bit. What is this brain? At the very least, I want to know what this is. The thing we've been fighting for. Or what Kumarale... That's a biocomputer, Yata. Huh? I turn around and see one of the heretics waking up. One of them survived. Stay where you are. Calm down. I'm already dying. So just listen to me. The heretic smiles. Despite the uneasiness, I felt a little hostility. So you're the one who's been after us. I'll answer your questions for your persistence. Cutthroat deal. Literally. Ask away. I don't want to talk to these guys, but this is my only chance. Okay. We do have to run an ad, because I don't want it to interrupt things. I know we're going to run out of snoozes before we get to whatever the final point of this is. So we're going to run one more, and then we will be back. Wait. See you guys in 1 sec. Wait, sorry, we're back. I had to get a quick snack because I'm like passing a little bit. I've not eaten enough today. Anyways, ask about the Pure Land.
どうして清潔の大地は
Why did Pure Land
こ
commit
ん
such a
な
massive
大
act
規
of
模なあな
terrorism?
たたちは
Who are you
一
people?
体
We can't tolerate anything unclean. Modified genomes, cultivated bodies, and there's life that refuses to die. The SHUTEN Order. Life that refuses to die? Didn't the SHUTEN Order wish for humanity's demise? Very unpleasant contradiction, but I had to press it.
絶滅に抗う
Is it a
こ
sin
と
in
は
your eyes to resist extinction? You know, obey the will of the earth. Accept death with open arms. What's wrong with wanting to live? It ain't bad, but it stinks. Dirty thoughts smell foul to us. Especially Ryugu, the source. Liberated to end shooting. We're supposed to destroy them. Eric's voice was quieter. I want to talk to these guys, but this is my only chance.
あなたたちは
Why are you trying to
どうして
destroy this
この脳を
brain?
壊そうとしたんですか
Because it's a shield for the SHUTEN Order. Shield? No, that's definitely a brain. No, this is Patrick, aka top-down AI nowadays. Yata is fighting off the demise of the SHUTEN Order.
絶滅を
Fighting off? Did you never think it's strange that only the SHUTEN Order survives in this world? It's all the work of this Yata. Plus, this thing is a monster, sucking the life of others. That's the
他人の
sacrifices.
命を吸って
That's our mind. In order to keep the order going, you gotta use the people's souls as fuel. Someone would have to give up their life every now and then just to keep this thing going. So, a sacrifice. Completely different than the outside. This is all thanks to the constant sacrifices, man. How horrid. So what Mikotoru said was true. Doesn't seem to be going on now, but who knows how many got eaten up. The SHUTEN Order sure is scary. Hey NJD. SHUTEN Order's been good. We found a giant brain. We've made a friend and then he got eaten by a shark. We made another friend, but then he got melted. And then we made another friend, but then he got so depressed about the melted friend that he might have killed himself. It works almost. I think if you said favorite, but like rhyming with might, then it could almost pass as a rhyme with FaceTime. So you know, sure it's
今は
scary.
そうじゃない
Is that happening anymore? No, but I guess sacrifices aren't needed anymore. She's done that to start. So those upgrades no longer need sacrifices? Still Yada, a computer that ran using life sacrifice to it. How sinister. To be expected of the Order, I guess. Maybe this country isn't right. At least the sacrifices are no longer being performed. Is it because we were sacrificed and we're like so powerful that it eventually ends up like it can power it forever? You got it, right? This place, the SHUTEN Order, is a filthy, immoral country swimming in such sacrifices. Just lounging on a mountain of corpses. Every country is. It's called capitalism. Sahegam Bappo. They wanted to destroy the SHUTEN Order, the source of filth. The only way to do that was to destroy Yada, the shield of SHUTEN. Oh, so being targeted by these guys is by
テコ
Teko.
さんは
Teko built
ヤタを
Ryugu to
守る
protect
た地
Yada.
中深くに
He buried
ヤ
Yada
タを
deep
埋め
within
て
so the enemy couldn't harm him.
敵の手が届かないように
He's not just protecting it, he's diverting some of Yada's computing power for his own research. Teko Yon protects Yada in the cave. Yada provides Teko Yon computing power. A symbiotic relationship. Teko Yon's been using Yada's computer power for research into evolution. In his own words, the ultimate goal is to
僕が動物
want
た
to
ち
see
を
the new world that
進化させ
evolution
る
will create.
進化の
I wanted to destroy SHUTEN's key protection, all of the dirty lives. I wanted to annihilate it all. But that bullheaded chimera, he placed our final bomb in his own stomach. All our efforts were for nothing. Eric spewed blood and resentment at the chimera's
そっ
corpse.
か
So
君が守ってく
you
れたん
saved
だね
us. You took the bombs for us. Noble Gatekeeper stopped Yada from being destroyed. Rex, Arale, Ku, and his Gatekeeper. They all protected the SHUTEN Order with their lives. All for their unworthy founder. The dead won't ever return, but at the very least I want I want to bless these heroes.
ありがとう
Thank you.
君たちの
All
お
of
かげ
you
で
saved
終点橋
the
は
SHUTEN
守られ
Order.
た
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for
私たち
protecting
を
us.
守ってくれて
No, it didn't protect you. What? I couldn't blow up Yada, but I made sure to put the key of destruction in there instead.
破滅
Key of
の
destruction? Is that? And then
それって
Red letters appeared on this glass. What's going on? This wasn't me, okay? It's the force shutdown. Shutdown? Why is all of a sudden, or why is all of a suddenly notice it? Strange key-like object at the bottom of the tank. The key. Pandora's box has been opened. If the god stops, you'll finally face annihilation. Annihilation? Unclean life is doomed to perish. Enough lies. You're a plague to this planet. Die. Die, you shooting false prophets. Eric gives one last crazy laugh before coughing on his own blood and going still. That wicked smile still stuck to him. Something that we definitely can see, and that he's not hiding under a mask. He is certain of our destruction. Hey, there's a countdown? It's a countdown to the shutdown. The remaining time came up on the display. Not even a minute remains. If Yada stops, does that mean the shooting order will... It's as the heretic said, the shooting order will be annihilated. Oh no! After getting so far, all for nothing. Don't give up, Ray. You can cancel this. But how? Just do something. Show us what the founder can do. I do something, but what? Just stand there for another 28 seconds or so. Seconds are ticking by. Pull out the key. There's no way this works. Pull this out. This key is the source of the force shutdown. If I remove this, the countdown should stop, but the countdown doesn't stop. Gotta shut down is an internal program. Pulling out the key won't do anything. You're just gonna have to hit the glass tank. A 45-degree angle might do it. This isn't like an old TV. Well, it's better than giving up. Yes, that's right. It is better than giving up. I curl my hands into fists and swing them at the tank. Stop. Stop. Keep hitting the tank. My hands start to ache. That isn't stopping me. Please stop. I wish and keep hitting. Girl, pray. You know you have one power. No matter how much I wish. Countdown is merciless. The angels too stare at the tank with a blank expression. We're all out of options. I'm so frustrated. I feel like crying. What sort of founder am I? So helpless. Wish I could apologize to Ku and Arale for my incompetence. Right at the very end. This is the end. No, this is not the end. Oh my god, Arale is still alive. Some water. It all started with a request from the founder. I don't want a lonely end. I want to see a happy end with the animals. So please, Teko, make Earth a happy place again. A happy planet again. To fill the Earth with life again. To fulfill the founder's wish, I have all of the animals. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Okay, we get the point. The research was challenging. Even with my intellect and Yada's computing power, the research did not progress easily. I became worn out. I wanted to give up many times. I even almost threw it all away on occasion. But each time I envisioned an ideal future. Filled with life, plants and animals, an ideal land celebrating prosperity. Achieving this future eventually became my own dream. Oh, how I wanted to show Arale. The arrival of a new world. But that future will never come, because Arale is dead. Death is the end of change. Once life stops moving, it decays. Yes, life that stops moving is all... Why did you become garbage too, Arale? You got some nerve calling me garbage. I hear a voice I shouldn't be hearing. Can't be, that's impossible. You should already be dead. Must be another hallucination. I can't get my hopes up. Arale still can't still be alive. Calming myself down, I look at the monitor and find... Arale. Arale's avatar is alive and well on the screen. How the heck are you alive? To make a long story short, to a heartless tech, I became a router and connected to the depths of your room. Depths of your rooms. Now stop Yada from shutting down. Yada? Shutting down? Not quite understanding. I checked the monitor for Area 9. What the heck is going on here? Looks like Arale is attempting to code hack into Yada. Yada's saying to C. Or shutdown screen. Arale, hey, what in the world happened to Yada? The heretics were already dead in Area 9, but before they died, they inserted a weird key into the device. It's a pseudo device. Pseudo? To put it simply, this key is a virtual keyboard and a hacker inside of it. So a hacker is causing trouble inside Yada? That just what sums it up. The situation is clear. Arale is in a fierce code hacking battle with a pseudo device. Hey Wes, how are you doing? Only 1 second left until shutdown. And this it doesn't look like we can avoid this. We can't get away from Yada shutting down on us. Oh, wait, we worked so hard to stop the countdown. With 1 second left, they're really having a lot of conversation, huh? Like, wasn't there something we can do? Calm down. If it shuts down, we just need to reboot it right away. There should be a reboot code input screen in Yada somewhere. Can you send it to my main machine? Right. I'll try my best. Sit on my main computer and wait for Arale to send me the feed. Only to find... What's all this? Input code screen is not what I expected. Just a simple input bar with space for 10 characters. Looks like there's something like a hint, but... What, am I solving a riddle here? There's only one chance to get it right. Again, longest second of all goddamn time. Even after death, you're giving me impossible tasks. Combined to the severed head, but of course I get no response. You just crack this head open and get an answer. Maybe we don't even need to crack the head open. Maybe there have been multiple renditions of Ray the Founder. Like maybe they keep coming back. Like maybe that's a common thing for them. I mean, like we know they do in our universe, but like maybe that's like you know what I mean? Like they keep on iterating on the Founder. I don't know. If only she was here. If Izaki was alive, I could extract the data from the Founder's brain. She's a specialist in brain science. With an intact head, she could reference all the data within. But Izaki died in prison long ago. I reported her and had her expelled from Ryugu. It's my fault she was driven to death. Dr. Izaki is alive. Huh? Again, how is the second still going on? I hardly believe it. Izaki is alive? What are you saying, Shimobe? Are you out of your mind? No, it's true. She's alive. She's still in prison. He told me right before he died. Right before he died? Wait, so Kuotsuki is... Ku died in Area 8. Ray speaks with a trembling voice about Ku's last moments. So, Kuotsuki is dead. He was a convict in a jumpsuit, but loyal and sincere to Ray. Someone with a strong sense of honor like Ku wouldn't lie in his final moments. I know what I need to do. I'm heading to the prison now. I'm bringing Izaki back to Ryugu to face my past sins. I must sincerely apologize to Izaki and somehow secure our cooperation. But I keep Yada just like that until I get back from here. Oh, I guess Arale's just frozen the timer, but it hasn't actually stopped it. Shimobe, return to the surface with an escape pod from Area 8 and come to my lab. I need you to be there when I talk with Izaki. Sure thing, but won't it be in the way if I intrude on your reunion with an old friend? It won't be in the way at all. You'll be helping me out, in fact. Huh? Hey, Shimobe, if my conversation with Izaki falls flat, please help the tension. Make sure we don't end up in silence. So you don't want us to be awkward when you meet your old friend again, and you need someone to keep the conversation going? We're not friends, but your understanding is in large part correct. Okay, I'll do my best to lighten the mood. And what's so funny? No, I was just thinking you're surprisingly kind of shy. Not sure, I just dislike pointless conversations. I don't have time for trivial social interactions. Sure, we can go with that. Just remember this when we're all done. Wait, and you remember to tell me everything once we're done then. Oh, your investigation? Sure, there's nothing to hide now. I'll tell you everything. Thank you. Then I'll look forward to it as I head to the surface. Yeah, don't die on me now, Shimobe. You too, Mr. Teko. I hope you can make amends with Dr. Izaki.
祈っています。
And the call and quickly get ready to leave. Now it's my turn to go on an adventure, just like Arale, to reclaim what I lost in the past. This is stupid fucking... Fresh out of the lab heading for the prison. Why is he on a hoverboard from 20... What would that be, 2019? Underground version A. Temporarily averted breaking the surface sports echo. I mean, presumably if there's an escape shuttle, then there must be a way to get out of here. Like there's some other path that we can take that isn't the elevator, but also that would imply that there's a path into here. Would it not?
それじゃああられちゃん、
Okay, Arale, I'm going to go to the surface. But are you okay on your own?
やっぱり
Maybe you should stay underground too.
ちなら
Don't worry about me.
それより
Get yourself medical treatment on the surface right away. Both your hands are seriously burned.
受けるべきなり両手に親うっすら
So I
覚え
remember
て
when
い
you
る
saved
な
me.
よお前に
これくらい平気だよ。
This? Nothing, see?
普通に動くし
Can tough it out. Honestly, both my hands have gone numb. Not just my hands, I'm going numb all over. I'm not careful, I could lose
お前た
consciousness.
ちは
You're always reckless, as was Kuotsuki too. I wonder if Arale remembers. Ku boldly confronted the shark, scene of sinking into the sea.
大月君は
Kuotsuki can no longer return to the surface. I inherited his thoughts and feelings. Okay, whatever. We're just saying shit now. Because you did a fist bump. Oh.
だからしもべれ
Yoshimube wanted to take Kuotsuki's legacy to the surface. Yes, of course, both Ku's and yours are like... Push my badly burned hand into a fist, we do a fist bump.
あられちゃんの
Now I
思
want
い
to feel
も
a strange power welling up inside me. I'm sure we can save the world. I'm certain of that. Okay, I'm going now. I'll make sure to bring back good news. You do it, Yoshimube. We'll have a party once this is all over. And Raleigh cheering me on, I ran to the surface.
ダリをするだりよ
I run through Area 9, straight to Area 8.
ミコトルさん
Himiru, if you're there, please answer me. I'm leaving.
いたら
I
返事を
promised
して
them,
く
but
だ
the
さ い
angels don't appear.
ここを
Thought they
出ます
did,
よ
but then they then disappeared. Once they disappear, I don't know when they'll reappear. I'm annoyed at their inconsistency.
出てこないなら
If you don't come out, I'll go to the surface
私だ
without
け
you.
先に地上
After
に
saying this, I put the
帰っちゃい
unlock key in the
ますからね
panel on the east wall of Area 8. Then... Are we gonna get jumped? Inside the satellite room, there are two vehicles which look like medicine capsules lined up. A lot of empty ones there, huh? Open the lid and enter the pod. Sound like a startup beep. The pod starts moving by itself. It jumps into the Area 8C. There's like no delay on the stream. Oh. Crazy. To prison. I don't know how close we actually are to the end of this. Because like I don't want to go for 12 hours tonight, but I also don't want to like end and then have it immediately be the end of the route, you know? My trusty machine roars like a lion. Ignoring the danger, I turn on the boost, going through the floors at top speed. And hanging Shuten's largest prison, the end. Place where major criminals who commit heinous crimes end up. You and the prison aren't all too far apart. If I push my machine, I can make it there in about an hour.
少しでも早く
Faster. Even 1 minute, 1 second faster. And
江崎を連れ出
I
さ
need
な
to
い
get
と
Azaki out. To overcome this crisis, I need Dr. Azaki's help. A rare genius, the greatest neuroscientist in history. To overcome this crisis, I need Dr. Azaki, or a former wing of Ryugu that I once clipped myself.
死んだふり
Playing dead, huh? You tricked me
よく
well.
僕を騙し
I need
て
to give her a piece of my mind. With that thought, I read my engines in the
あいつらも
max.
こうやって
I wonder if they raced through the
地
underground
下
like
を駆け
this.
抜けていたのか
Some
な
thought came to my mind. The image of Ray controlling Rex flashes through my mind. Only a few hours ago, but it felt strangely nostalgic. But I never thought I'd be the one running around outside. Let my thoughts wander, and then... fell over. Oh.
何年ぶり
When was the
だ
last time I came
こ
here?
こに来るのは
Made it to the end. Officially, it's said to be under the Ministry of Security. However, in reality, it's mostly an independent facility. They've been in conflict with the Ministry of Security for years. The Ministry of Security only captures criminals. You've been managing those criminals for years. Who do you think contributes more to the peace of the SHUTEN Order? That's what the warden says, at least. Their argument isn't without merit. The peace of the SHUTEN Order is maintained precisely because the prison strictly manages those heinous criminals. But
まさか
I think they deceived me.
僕をたばかるとは
I will make them pay for faking Izaki's death. Bring Izaki to me immediately. Shouted as soon as I entered the warden's office. Dr. Leon, well, it's a great honor to have a minister of the Ministry of Science visit us and...
合格はいい
Spare me the pleasantries. Just bring Izaki to me quickly, I'm in a
江崎を
hurry.
僕の
Izaki, Dr. Izaki? I was afraid she passed away a long time ago.
ああいいよ
You can drop the facade, just bring Izaki out, I'm in a hurry. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. You must be mistaken.
では江崎は
So you're insisting Izaki is dead? Yes, she's a bona fide dead woman. Here's her death certificate. The warden desperately tries to cover up Izaki's existence. He produces a death certificate and autopsy report, stubbornly clinging to his lies. The audacity to present falsified records to me. How bold, if that's what you're going with. What are you doing, Dr. Leon? An inspection. My special drone here is going to seize your data. Such barbarism. This is unacceptable even for a minister. Barbarism? No, this is science. I can use my superior technology to expose the truth. That's the true essence of science. If you have nothing to hide, there should be no problem if I send this data extracted from your computer to Manji Fushito's device then. What? Mentioning the Ministry of Security's top dog makes the warden's face pale instantly. Known as the Queen of Heretic Hunters, she won't stop once she's set her sights. She disregards political power dynamics, hunting down heretics, and anyone suspected of being involved to the ends of the earth for execution. If you bring Izaki to me now, I may consider giving this drone to you as a gift. Hearing this, the warden gives up and sighs. Understand. Please wait in the visitation room. The visitation room is divided by reinforced glass. Dr. Izaki is not yet on the other side. Apparently Izaki was out and would soon return to the prison. Prisoners going out? How absurd. Despite being a prisoner, Dr. Izaki seems to have obtained freedom akin to a normal person. It's not great to be kept waiting in this urgent situation, but there is no use in rushing. If Izaki turns stubborn, that's the end. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Time passes, slowly, but quickly. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, as my impatience reaches its peak. A long-haired, slender girl enters the room. Despite being a prisoner, she walks in with the dignity of a noble. She shows no remorse despite making me wait so long. I face her across the glass. Long time no see, Dr. Izaki. Or should I say, Seren Izaki. Phase 5, reunion with Tekuyon. You took your time, didn't you? She doesn't seem surprised at all despite my sudden appearance. Seren Izaki, commonly known as Dr. Izaki, a genius neuroscientist and my former research partner. Until a few years ago, she served as the deputy director of Ryugu. She went to prison after I reported her. I was informed she died in prison, but looks perfectly healthy. I'll get straight to the point. Izaki, come back to Ryugu. I need your help. No. I desperately need your help. This country is facing an existential crisis. No. This is what it means to be stonewalled. You must already understand the situation, right? The reason why I came here? I've heard about the death of the founder. You want to extract some data from her brain using my technology. The genius is still as sharp as ever. No need for explanations with Izaki. She can deduce the truth from the smallest crumbs of information. Since you're here, I assume something's wrong with Yara. They want the reboot code from her brain. If you understand that much, then cooperate. If Yara stops, you'll die too. Can't help you. I don't owe you any debt. Thought you might say that. Izaki's actions are governed by a strict principle of zero debt. If she owes someone, she repays that debt. If someone owes her, she collects. No exceptions. If you cooperate, I can negotiate your pardon with the Ministry of Security. Rejected. IOUs are not valid negotiation tools. Please, I'll even write a contract for your pardon. I get it stamped with the Ministry of Security and Justice to make it legally binding.
仮に
Let's say there's some
ここ
aluminum
にアル
here.
ミニウムがあるとするわね。
Izaki begins sudden analogy.
アルミニウム
If
さん
I say, Mr.
アルミニウム
Aluminum,
さん
if I promise to give you sodium
後であな
hydroxide
たに
later, could you
水酸
dissolve
化
for
ナ
me
トリ
right
ウム
now?
を創薬色すれ
Let
ば
the aluminum start
ア
dissolving
ルミ
right
ニウム
then.
は溶け出すのかしら。
A silly analogy, but the point is clear. If I want to change your stance, I need to offer something concrete, not promises. To dissolve the mysterious metal that is Saren Izaki, offer information.
情報が欲しくな
If
る
you want some information, I can give you all my latest research
私の研
findings.
究分野に
Your insights are unnecessary for my
なら
research.
金をや
How
ろ
about
う
money? I can transfer you my entire fortune right
お
now.
金なら
Money? I have more than
有り余っている
enough already. Damn, can't figure out what she wants. What must I offer for her to cooperate? I don't know. I hardly know anything about Izaki. You're research partners, but not very close. Think. What does Sarah Izaki desire? How can I break through? I feel like I was praying. Me, who hasn't an ounce of faith, was desperate for some revelation to get out of this predicament. What should I do? Founder, tell me, please. Blessed be the SHUTEN ORDER. Okay. I'll be real, I don't think we're getting to the end of this route tonight. I think we'll probably have to save it for tomorrow, because, like, I am exhausted. And I mean, we've gone for 4 hours now. I think it's a pretty good amount of time to run here. So, let's see here. Let's see if we can find someone to raid out to real quick. So I know it's kind of ending it a little bit suddenly, but also just like... I need to get some food and then pass out. I'll see who else is live. Boots, that's my cultist, Boots. What else do we raid? I don't want to pick someone who's going to be done right away. Let's see here. Okay, we'll raid out to Uniqlover. So let me get you the raid messages real quick. Raid 1. This one is for subscribers. And then we'll get the one for everyone else as well. All right. Thank you, NJD. So there probably won't be any streams tomorrow, I don't think. There's nothing scheduled anyways. I'm going to be working on the Psycho Sleuth video, hoping to get it out on Sunday. And then on Sunday, we'll do some Overwatch or something, assuming that I don't also have to cancel that so I can finish this fucking video, because God knows how long it'll end up taking when it's all said and done. But anyways, that's kind of the plan. Then we'll get into the streams next week. Let me know what else to say, I guess, at this point. Thank you for watching. We've had a good time with you for some of it, all of it, bits and pieces, all that good stuff. Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Have a good night. Peace out. Goodbye. Abba. Say hi to Uni for me.